Hello?
Yo, what the fuck? Was that Rissa?
Hello?
Yo, is that Rissa or Lit? Yeah.
Wasn't me. I know that.
It sounded like Michael Jackson. like, hello?
Hello?
Yo, you just scared me. All right, we're live. Welcome back to another week. We got the live open right now on Twisted's, my page, and the main page. Look, that's good. Most people are on the main page right now. This is good. We've been direct. I've been direct. I know
got two
people.
on yours, 4 on mine, and 5 on the main one. 3 on yours now.
Yeah, I've been trying to direct people over all week, kind of.
4 on mine and 5 on the main one.
Oh shit! I have an echo, or someone has.
I do. That was my fault.
Oh, you're good.
My fault.
What's up, guys? If you're in the chat right now, drop a comment. Let's do where you guys are from.
What up, Craig? What up, Blake?
Let's get people. Sorry.
Yeah, tapping. Let us know where you calling tapping in from, man.
Shout out to Bone. It's a healthy recovery.
Man, we need that. I think I'm recovered, but I'm gonna take another week.
Yeah, thanks for joining us still. I think a lot of people thought you weren't gonna show up today.
Yeah, I wasn't going to, but I was like, you know what? I've been going live all day. How come I can't come show support over here too?
Yeah, I mean, it's like taking a smoke break from your other things you got going on, you know? I'm sure you got a lot of shit going on. I like smoking with the homies, and then it's just like when there's the lives on too, it's like you're smoking like 4 guys, but like plus like 20 other people at the same time, and you guys all get a shit. Like even when you go to like events and shit and you meet up with a bunch of people, it's like nothing like when you're on the live with like a group of people and then like having a good conversation, you know?
100%.
Yeah, like
at events, there's so much chaos and so many people all around everywhere. Some events you gotta muscle your way through.
Yeah, it's definitely not like what I thought it was gonna be when I started going to those. Like I tried it for a whole year, and it was most of the ones that I went to were not that great, you know.
Yeah, that's why I stopped going to them a long time ago.
Like cool people though. Out of all the ones I went to, like Twisted, Litt, I got to meet a bunch of people. Like at least put the face to the name, you know, just in case this Instagram shit or whatever goes away.
That's why you use every platform you can.
New York, Northern New York, Springfield, Ohio, Michigan, Rhode Island.
People everywhere. Let's go.
Global. You still want me to leave, Spooky? I told Tino he won last week, so he can't come. He's supposed to stay. He's supposed to stay off the live.
Shoot up! Tell him you got a wrench.
I told him he already won 2 packs of input. You gotta stay off.
That's like Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns has won like every week now.
He won yesterday when I was in there.
Yeah, for real. He's got some good luck, man. He's got some good luck.
Mr. Burns is dope. I like people that have like a little character they play when they go on, you know, like he's like X.
Southeast New Mexico.
Let's go, New Mexico.
Yeah, y'all ain't on it, man. Y'all ain't on it, Spooky. You supposed to be highlighting when the people say where you're coming in from.
Well, my bad. I dropped the ball.
Y'all gotta get on Spooky, man. Get on him. Tell him to quit smoking the joint. Stop smoking the joint and get on point.
I'm doing it.
That's why y'all need to let me get a wrench. Y'all ain't let me have no wrench. I could be in here helping.
It's just because I wasn't smoking enough.
One morning. Hurry up.
You know what it is, Bone? Is we didn't see you in the YouTube live to give you a wrench.
Oh man, I don't think.
Hey, Yard, I got 3 wrenches from all 3 of y'all.
Right?
I'm booting people and everything. As soon as they win their giveaways, I boot them so they can't say they there till I win.
I gotta add our boy right here. Bam.
Nah,
it got a wrench.
It only works for in here to post it, I think. On the StreamYard side. You'd have to be like an admin or something like that.
All right, since there's only 6 people online right now, you guys should already be following the Growers Network channel. I'm gonna close that one. You guys can come over here.
Yeah, he's got the link in his. I got the link in mine. We got 11 people on the Homegrowers page, 7 on Spookies, 8 on mine. You guys can hit that link that's pinned. Hit that link, join the chat in the main live. Good to go.
I think I'm
Arkansas in the building. Let's go.
Yeah,
I think what we should do next week is put the links for everybody's in there for like the first.
It's
10
in there,
and then drive them.
Yeah, I have it in there, right on the description of the YouTube that they're watching. In the description, everybody's ats for all of your YouTubes are on it.
yeah. So all week I've just been going live and then redirecting people to
Same
just
thing.
go in advance and follow and subscribe and turn on notifications. For
Yeah,
that
Litt got some shit. When you go on his shit, even on his regular lives, like
All my
it's always
links.
promoting us. I'm looking like, where did this come from?
So we're doing-
I'm in the chat and it looked
You'll
like
see
this.
it. Oh yes, Indy Paul. But yeah, you'll see it in the chat now on my YouTube. It scrolls all your links all the time.
Hell yeah.
Arkansas is in the building.
I'm waiting for Lit Snacks to come out.
I heard coming out with the
Oh, Litt ran. Where'd he go?
that was
Oh, he's there. Spooky ran. Damn.
Somebody
I heard
put him in the
they got
back.
The grab equivalent of a swipe.
They got the
That's all right. My wife hit the
flavored
fucking.
cheese balls coming out.
He got the what?
The cumin flavored cheese puffs coming out.
Cumin flavor.
What the? Got me like, what? What, dude? I don't even know what that is. It doesn't sound good.
Sounds healthy though. Cumin? Like
Oh,
You
God.
know what cumin is?
um
Oh, fuck.
I know.
I know it's a spice.
That
It's
shit
definitely a
disgusting.
spice.
Yeah.
I
You
don't.
only use a
That's-
little bit of it when
That's
you
why I don't know what it is. It's disgusting. Yeah, exactly. So I have no clue.
No, I think it's like maybe like towards Middle Eastern flavor. Man. I don't know.
Hell nah. People over here, well, not my people over here, but they put that shit on everything.
I know
Yes,
that.
I got enough back there. I want to put this back there.
Y'all done had it. Y'all just don't know what it is.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to try it now. Nasty or not, as soon as I hear about something, I have to
You
try
done
it.
had it.
My
It's
brain
some
does
stuff
that.
y'all ate. Y'all just ain't realized that's that flavor.
Cumin.
Yeah, it's a
What they usually use it for, like in the meat, right?
taco
So
powder.
they usually use it in the meat, like taco meat. So like,
Yeah, that's almost a
Yeah.
taco powder right there. Cleveland steamer. Oh shit.
I probably had it then.
We gotta
you
throw
definitely had it. If you had like some real authentic
Heck.
Mexican food, you
Mexican
done had it.
food.
They use
You
that
had
shit in everything. It's just they use it in a small amount, so you really won't taste it. But if you got a cumin flavored cheese puff, I could imagine it would all be like cumin, and yeah, it'd be rough.
I think I'd rather eat from a food vendor in India.
He said
We had
in
a
India.
family member mistaken cumin for cinnamon and made apple pie and a peach cobbler. Yeah, it was fucked.
It was
Smelled like taco cobblers.
peach taco.
Yeah.
I
It's
definitely
good if used right. I believe it.
I put it on chicken before for sure too.
Oh, is that the same? Someone banned that one.
Yeah.
I already did, yeah.
Yeah,
He was trolling earlier. He doesn't know.
he came in one of the motivational lives and was like, "Church is over. This shit's whack." Blah blah.
Yeah, he's been acting out all day. He's been
Yeah.
waiting for that ban hammer. I've been letting him talk his shit, but
What did he say? I missed it.
I forgot. It was something stupid. Do you remember what he said? I don't know.
Hold on, I see it. Hold on.
I
Cleveland Steamer.
I just was not tolerating any dumb shit. It was already that was his entry to a bunch of other dumb shit. So I already knew it was coming from him.
Yeah, y'all know
Got
I'm
it.
here for the bullshit.
Yeah, not that kind of bullshit though.
Not yet. We gotta wait.
Yeah, we too early.
Yeah, we're only 10 minutes in, you know.
Man, what?
He's been trolling all the lives like differently, you know. Like
Yeah, he's definitely hit ours.
he was in mine
He
earlier.
hit y'all. Tell him to hit the cash out while he's busy hitting shit.
Right.
Hit the cash out.
Hit that cash app. So everyone that just came in, where are you guys coming in from? What state? What country? What's going on?
Let us know.
What's everybody out there curious to learn about, know about?
I didn't set up that 4x4 yet on Gleamer. Maybe soon. Maybe soon.
Spooky's like, it's gonna take up all my
New
room.
York. A lot of New Yorkians.
California, let's go.
Yeah, they all live up by Litt, man.
New York.
Oklahoma, let's go, KJ.
Cali right there. I didn't know that. He's from Cali too. I know that.
Virginia Beach.
What's VT? Wait.
Vermont.
Oh, Vermont.
That's right. They're an hour away from me.
I just sent her a package. His wife is
Jazz,
right? Oh, yeah.
What you gonna do with all your Tinos? Pop the pack, motherfucker.
Pop the pack, pop them all.
Yo, you gotta pop them. You got nothing until you pop them. Actually, you know.
Pop that motherfucker. South Carolina in the house.
The spice.
29 minutes.
Yeah. They're still talking about Cuban, dude.
I see. I thought you said human.
That's the funny thing. That's like this thing is live, but they can start at if they like left. I think like they left.
A delay anyway. Yeah.
They could be watching like from 10 minutes ago.
Make sure you guys out there all hit. It says live at the bottom left of the screen. Make sure you press that so you're caught up.
No, he's talking like 10 minutes in the past the whole time.
South Dakota, Riverside.
Sick.
Syracuse.
There you go.
Shit, look like everybody over here by me.
Yeah, man.
Hi,
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people.
God damn it, the interview leak, motherfucker.
The interview leak.
Hey, Litt, man.
Just did it today.
It's a lot of people in here from New York man.
meetup.
Why you ain't pushing that thing your nephew sent?
You
They
said
said
what?
you the vendor for that motherfucker. For the little pop up. They said you the vendor of that motherfucker. Why you ain't
Cause he I just did an interview for that. That's what I'm telling you. He about to put it out tomorrow. And I'm gonna put that.
Let's throw our own cookout. Frass Kid will cook, and then we'll.
I did an interview talking about all you motherfuckers. You'll see.
Let's go.
Frass Kid.
It's like a flyer,
cook?
like you doing with the other
Frass
man.
Kid's gonna cook.
What? Y'all ain't ready for that type of food, I don't think.
Cindy's in the horse head.
I'm ready.
I don't know if y'all ready for that type of food, man. That's
Just in the neck.
Jamaican. That authentic Jamaican.
KJ, I would call that more the armpit of Oklahoma. You're like on the outskirts of the armpit of Oklahoma. Craig's way up there. Craig's way up by Canada more. He's up there. New York. What up, Spanish Dre?
Yeah, I'm in Rochester, y'all.
Karen's from Oklahoma.
Hey, yo, it's like we got somebody from every city of New York in this bitch.
Pretty much, right?
Every town, every surrounding area.
But like, it also depends on what time we go live too, because like,
hey, we all know everybody who upstate, who ruled the state. Y'all know.
Who ruled the state?
who
Thank you. If you look at the map, man, shit by the water go first, man. We all gonna be left soon up this way.
You're right by you're not too far from that border either, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm far enough where it's just gonna back up to me.
I'll know first. That's about it.
Right.
Uncle Lehman wants you guys to know his 64th birthday is gonna be at Free Seed Day for Masonic Seed Codes.
You going to get free wings?
I don't know.
Shit, 64 free wings ain't bad.
Where do you get free wings from?
There's a few places here that do it. On your birthday, you go there with your ID.
Is it like Hooters or like?
Nah, they good bars. Got titty bars.
64. Yeah, that's a lot of wings.
Fuck, wanna go to Hooters. I watch too much South Park.
I don't know who like Hooters. I just thought
man.
that was the first wing place like that. I would do that in my head. You know?
I want to go to Casa Bonita.
At your local bar.
I saw that episode.
I'm gonna go collect 33 wings this year.
Carmen killed the bitch to go there. Kill Butters. Let's go to Casa Bonita.
Nah, his dog didn't eat him yet.
Yeah, he's sparing me. Thank you. I spare you, you spare me.
What up, Tommy Trees? Shit, we got Europe in the building now.
Europeans.
Man, we holding it down, man. BYG East, man.
Tommy Trees.
Make sure y'all follow my new Instagram accounts. So they took all the other ones.
Am I good? Yeah, I'm good, man. You know, we don't know.
Motherfucker, you ain't gonna be able to lift this Zoom, Spooky. Like you having problems.
She's fat as
Shit.
She dropping her ass. You know what I mean? She dropping her weight down. It's hard.
You gonna pick that dog up by that extra skin in the back and the neck.
Yeah.
You gotta grab that half a
guy not too long ago. That was too much.
Where the other dog at? That motherfucker a killer. That motherfucker ate the chickens, the eggs. That motherfucker ate everything. That motherfucker is a killer.
Yeah, I gave up on chickens.
Man, that motherfucker ate through the chicken wire to get their ass.
I gave up on chickens. I'm gonna get a new dog instead.
Right, I told you that. That motherfucker killed the food.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop fighting it. You know, it was more stress like trying to keep them away from the chickens than I never got
that motherfucker ate through the chicken wire, man, to get the chicken.
Dudes, they kill all the chicks, and all the chicks die, or like shit gets stuck to their ass, and they die from that or some shit. Like it's so much work, bro. Like keep a chicken alive.
I told you get ducks. They're easy. You got the little aquarium things out there, right?
Crazy part is you hatch them
Water
bitches.
Totes out there, like Rubbermaid totes and shit. Like
yeah, they just need some water. They don't fly; they just glide. So if they climb up on something, they can glide down. And Kona ducks, we had a bunch of them at one time. It was just too much here.
And ducks taste better anyway.
Much more lean.
Right. Say that bitch fat now. Throw that bitch in the oven.
What up, Twisted Rissa?
I don't know if I was gonna eat the duck or not.
What?
My pet. I don't know, man. Like, I'll eat its eggs.
Man.
I'll eat its eggs, and then when it's ready to die, maybe I'll eat it later. But like, I'm not like gonna plan on eating it.
Uncle Beamer's wild. Boy, he said dog tastes.
He said dog tastes good. Oh no, I don't know about that, man.
Born right here in great US of A, brother.
You would be cool raising your own turkey.
Is he saying Roosevelt Roads, Puerto Rico? Is that what he's saying, or is he said somewhere else?
Roads, Puerto Rico. That's what I would think.
I was raised by Puerto Ricans. I never ate no dog in my life.
I'm Asian, and I also have never ate dog. Is this are we gonna do the have I ever?
Have I ever? Have you eaten dog, Spooky?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Please. Please.
He says, "Si, senor."
I'm sure people do it out there.
Hey,
I dog, but in the United States, it's called pig.
Pig. Hot dog.
Polish dog. Nah, that's crazy.
Get my water.
But you know,
listen, man,
it's all in your demographic where you at. You know,
I hatch them motherfuckers. We eating them. Fuck that.
there's some places where motherfuckers is eating humans.
You guys growing in your gardens right now.
Hey, Motherfuckers don't even know that the modern day chicken is a cross between an African vulture and a fucking duck or some shit. They said the vulture, the African vulture tasted good, the duck didn't, and they mixed them together. And now we got this bird we eating. So
They said that about what? The ducks or what?
chicken, about the chicken that we eat.
That must be the ones they sell at KFC.
Them in
Nah,
the
those are
lab.
see-through.
Them ain't even got no genetics in them.
No, they're see-through.
Right. Them clones, nigga. Straight out the
Are
test
born with
tube.
no feathers.
Hey, them is test tube babies. Them is
Look
They're
at
ducking.
That's what
Uncle Lever's ate.
That's what's the commercial. They took chicken clean out the head.
Uncle Lever says he ate dog, cat, horse, monkey, snake, iguana, grasshoppers, crickets, hornets, and worms.
Damn.
Uncle Lemur, man, all the power
That
to you.
motherfucker is a walking
You a
what's that
carnivore.
show?
Shit. You a fucking Sasquatch.
That's what you call an alpha male.
A walking fear factor.
He's an alpha.
I don't even do it for the money. I just do it because I want to do it.
Yo, fuck, he's crazy, dude. You don't do that shit for fun.
Yeah, I ain't never had no. I probably did have horse when I was in Canada. I can't remember.
Do it again and then let me record you.
Right.
I don't want to do it, but I'll record you.
Tommy said, "Was you hungry, Uncle Lemur?"
Right. That's that show, man, where you just eat anything.
Uncle Lever, you want to go Thailand? Do you want to go Thailand?
You ever had Rocky Mountain meatball? What them shits is?
Oh, Rocky Mountain
Oysters.
Oh, yeah, Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds
Oh my God.
Sheesh. Indoor pest.
Your ass eat a
Anyone
human
use
right
ladybugs or other predatory or predator insects?
You ate the ladybugs. What?
Mrs. had to come down and be like, "Yo, you better start checking them comments better."
Oh, shit. I'll look at them. I just like clicking them. Here, I'll click them.
Party be in the comments. Shoot.
So what does everybody think about what Sheena was saying with the ladybugs and other predator insects? Me personally, no.
I've used ladybugs.
I never used no ladybugs.
Don't do that shit.
I ordered them bitches. I ordered 1,000 of them, right?
And you ended up with 400,000.
I thought they was dead, right? Because it was freezing when I got them.
They didn't do
Set
shit.
them in the tent. I let like 300 go into one area.
What up?
And then I let the rest go in the room.
What up, though?
What up?
They did it. They did their job. I just didn't set up an area where they could keep making new ones. And they wouldn't come out the tent when I unzipped it or nothing. So it ain't like they just flew out. Once they got in there, they was in there.
Did they do what you wanted them to do?
Yeah, they went to business.
So there's someone that's used them. I've never used them personally.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
went to business. I just should have created it's like you take a little piece of net and a sponge with water on it so they can keep having babies and shit where they drinking and living inside there.
Okay.
I
just try my best to not get any bugs at all.
I use coats, but
let's don't take no clones.
Well, they get cleaned and separated.
What up, in house? Let's go.
I mean, most people get bugs out of their medium, so that happens too. Quite a lot of people.
5 people on the main channel right now. 12 of you guys on Twisted. Make sure you guys are following the main channel and get on there too. Everybody's in the comments over there.
I just put the link in. I'm gonna keep it in there every now and again. So, Michael Whalen, Victor, Craig, if you guys could hit that link, Kim.
And I was in this motherfucker.
Let's
Yeah.
go in house. What's cracking in house?
Oh yeah.
We're just smoking, chilling.
He's just talking about beneficial mites.
You gotta hit up Redmo.
Spanish Ray said, "What's up in house?" Let's go, Craig.
He said I get shrooms in my medium.
I used to a lot when I use organic. Them bitches come out of nowhere.
Also comes from using a lot of water.
The moisture, yeah, you would think that's how mold usually builds. Makes sense.
I wouldn't eat them motherfuckers.
Try them
No.
out.
Do we have a hashtag going right now?
I do.
Hashtag homegrowers.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Erica knows what's up.
Oh shit, it's in the chair over there.
Tom knows what's up. Ryan knows what's up.
Yeah, it's floating in the banner at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, they work good indoors. Like if you put them in the tent area, they ain't. I had them in the open room and the tent, and shit, they work. I just should have set up like the reproductive system because it was kind of dope. I opened that shit up. I'm taking content, and the motherfuckers flying around.
That's there.
Oh yeah, right there. Hashtag homegrowers. Just type that down below and that'll enter you into the contest. It says what does that say? 29 entries.
29, yeah.
Yeah.
And the house said, fuck this place, I'm out.
and shit.
You know what happened?
Well, we gotta get some good questions for him. We're gonna tap in on his knowledge. He's probably got a lot of
He's like, man, they ain't let me talk.
hidden knowledge in there. We gotta some good questions. What's a good breeder question? We all want to know.
Jason, hit that link right there. Spanish Dre, Craig. If you guys could hit that link, hop into the main chat. That is a direct link to that live. I was trying to figure out if I could set up the tool. I'd have to do it from my other program though, and I'd have to re-log in. But I was going to set up the tool to get just off that chat specifically for the giveaway tool.
Oh.
I have to relink Botrix.
Botrix. Motherfucking Botrix.
Botrix.
Masso, what up? He's back. Let's go.
Chronic Stoner, hit that link. Captain Black Ice, what up? Hit that link.
Everybody's tapping in on that giveaway. Just type hashtag homegrowers with all these fine people. Shout out to Umbrella right here. Captain Black Ice.
Cat, what?
Okay, I've got one. Here you go. For your breeders. Question. Spooky, you keep taking it away.
So I put it back. I've only got how long would someone keep a male and why?
I mean, if he's a monster,
In-house rain, he said, I'm not answering.
and he produces firework, you probably want to keep that around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the longest I've kept a male around is like 5 years.
Yeah, I remember we had like a conversation a long time ago, me, you, and Twisted, and you were telling us about all the males that you had, like in your
we got rid of a lot of those.
Yeah. But you gotta keep it until you know it's like not something you want to work with.
Yeah, for sure. But the longest one that I've kept, like the longest time, probably like 5 years.
How long?
5 years.
Oh, okay.
But the hell male that I got right now he puts off work, man, and I'll probably keep him around for a while. Until I find something that he's created that's better than him.
What did you call it? The Hellhound?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Sounds fire. Ooh,
That motherfucker dope joke.
That's a dope pheno name.
Why would you?
I gave you an answer. I gave you my answer. I don't know what somebody else. Can you clone him? Of course.
Yes, clone it. Yes, that you can do. And yes, he will stay a male.
I always clone him, and then I put the plant that I've cloned.
Here's a question I get a lot.
I put it in with him.
Sometimes people are worried to keep a male in their 24 hours of veg space.
No, you don't have to worry about that.
I mean, sometimes you do, because I've seen some males like start kicking off sacks in veg, but probably because he's stressed out, you know what I mean, and he wants to be transplanted or something like that. And you can definitely get some pollen from that. I've tried it out, actually, just fucking around, like, to see like if it would happen, and it was like almost full blown like flower session. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, you don't. What you're afraid of is when you start to overcrowd it, right? If you're going to overcrowd a male,
right, then
that's where you're going to run into trouble, because then you're not getting the light penetration down in the lower canopy, and it'll start to do its thing and start forming balls.
No, I like overcrowding. I'll be hoarding. Bring us all the fire.
I'm not sure how to tackle this question right here. You guys
what happened when you reverse a male?
No, this says, I know the super chat takes 30%, so if there's another way to have like a treasurer, we ourselves help so many in the community that we force for helping those in need. Any thoughts? So
that's kind of what people do. I would say, like, what some of the people do when they come together and do like different auctions and things like that for others, and talk about, you know, people that are in need.
Chat is? Do you know what the super chat is?
I think when you get to like 1,000 followers on YouTube and with 4,000 watch hours, you could be eligible to have super chat where people could like make donations like by saying something, and it'll pop up on the screen like a super chat, like it'll put emphasis on their comment. He's can talk about a 30% percentage of that. I don't know if we.
No, they take a cut of 30% of what you take in, kind of like GoFundMe, right? Take GoFundMe and all those things. They take a cut of whatever you raise, like whatever you fundraise.
Yeah.
And then if you collect it on your end and say you're taking cash apps and all that, you're still subjected to the income tax on your account.
I don't know. I've never done that, like re-veg reversal.
Spray to. We're talking about a couple different things here. So the spraying you're talking about Clydo Silver on a male.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah, I'm looking at this right here. It says if you reverse a female and then re-veg it, does it remain a male?
No.
I don't think so, but I've never re-vegged a reversal.
No, I can tell you that with for a fact. So, because because basically you're gonna bring it out and you're gonna re-veg it. It's gonna go back. It's gonna go back into the re-veg form, which usually takes 4 to 6 weeks, and then the plant is back to normal.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say because the spray is not doing its job permanently; it's just temporarily blocking the hormones to trick the plant into thinking it's a dude.
So, Uncle Lemur, donations, it depends on where you're getting the donations to, like a super chat thing or anything like that. I believe it's not donations that or tax that you're paying out to. It's the actual, it's the fees involved. They take a fee for you to take in the money, then they take a fee for you to take out the money. So,
yeah, it's pretty tragic though, because like the fees are pretty steep, you know.
Yeah. You want to show some support? Hit the Cash App, man.
Hit the cash.
The like button, it's free. We take that. Just subscribe and then hit the like button.
Or just take the donations and not necessarily divide it up, but keep it in an account. We have an actual account for that specifically.
Now we're gonna save it up and then we're gonna throw a party. Everybody can come.
Man, there you go. Spooky's gonna be cooking.
I'll cook some shit. I'm not that good, but I'll get some recipes.
Motherfucker, you got some skill.
I know some people.
But motherfucker got that king size walk. Motherfucker, I know the tricks of the trades, motherfucker.
I've been fucking with the Blackstone griddle lately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just got a 17-inch, so I just been cooking a lot of chicken on that shit, like chicken.
Okay.
Homemade dips, let's go. Should just make those anyways.
Homemade dip.
First, you gotta subscribe, then share this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And like it, share it. Tell your friends to come over here. We on the main page, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yep.
pull it up right now, see what it looks like on the main page. I'm gonna type it on it. All you gotta do is type
There's
HomeGrower.
35 on that page and there's 9 on mine. So everybody click over, get on this one.
Get over there.
Get your arses over. Hit
Tell them
subscribe.
girls across
Tap
the
the
board.
bell.
Everybody's in the main. We ain't giving shit away. I got a half a bottle of water.
Damn.
Y'all should be all over here on the main joint.
I got a room temperature Pepsi.
All right, we gotta edit the link tree that's on there, Twisted. That one's right now has just link title 1, 2, 3. We should put
No, go for it.
we should put all our YouTubes on there.
Yeah,
Instagram got these new filters where your page really deactivated, but they still let you use it.
Right.
That might just be me. I don't know.
Might be. Because I can't even comment back to you on that shit.
I've never seen that shit in my life.
It's
You
in the
sent me something
description.
again, and I still can't comment. I can't react to it or nothing.
Listen, I made a story. I
do
tagged
believe
him.
so. Yep.
I tagged Yard. That shit told him you can't interact with deactivated pages.
You guys can check out the description of the video. You guys are trying to follow all the other people's YouTubes in here. Just click the drop down, and it shows like extra details about the video, and it shows each person's YouTube link.
I said, fine, I did it. Bone and all his
All his peer pressures.
Oh man, we doing this community wise. You know what I mean? We bringing us all together. One star. You know what I mean?
Nah, Craig, you hold that. You hold that.
Hold that.
Yeah, we ain't
You
taking
hold that. He
donations
said-
until we figure out what we gonna do with them.
Yeah. Not yet.
We
You
here
wait.
for free, man. We just chilling, y'all. We ain't out here, scumbag of the earth raising nothing at this point. When we do, it's gonna reflect on y'all. Simple as that.
100%.
Shout out Belly. Shout out
Belly, what up? Belly, you got lucky as a motherfucker yesterday, Belly. Your ass came back out of nowhere for the win.
Right?
So hold up, we was just skimming through. We was in all y'all shit yesterday at the same time. The Twisted, I go at Twisted shit. He like, y'all go over the Spookies. I was just there.
That's how you gotta set it up. You don't have to go live 24 hours. You just gotta pass the torch like.
You're right. Just keep sending them over back and forth.
The Twisted got this reminder up. I see it on there like, yeah, we live. I'm looking like reminder. This shit
break it
ain't
up into
live.
shifts,
Shit
4
supposed to
hours
go
shifts.
live 10 minutes ago. Well, let me go out here and talk shit.
I got a question. How many people in the comments are from out of the United States?
Probably 90%.
I see.
90? I was gonna say 20.
No. Out or in?
Outside of the United States.
Oh, probably 10. Yeah, 10%.
Yeah. Canada,
Okay,
y'all don't
15%.
count. We about to take
and with
y'all.
those people that are outside of the United States, what is the most hype strain over there?
Well, I think like Canada, right? It's going to be pretty on parallel to what's going on in the States. That's an interesting question. Like, what's hot in Australia? What's hot
Yeah,
in? I think it still kind of goes with the trends. Whatever is really hot on the West Coast is really hot around the world.
Yeah, y'all still controlling that.
Yeah, but that's slowly changing. You know, I think like the East Coast is starting to kind of really get their own identity with all this. That's slowly but surely, but I think it'll be interesting to see in probably another 4 or 5 years where the East Coast will kind of emerge as just more of a kind of a pride issue,
Man, motherfuckers be that shit.
Everything's monopolized over here.
It's been it depends on how you look at it though. Like your commercial shit is monopolized, and then but when you're talking about like the emergence of home growing and all that, it's wide open, right? Because you still got people killing tents and everything else, and so I think that community in itself is going to emerge as kind of the counterbalance to the monopolies, because the monopolies, what they need to do is they need to keep pushing down on the little guy and pushing down on the little person and trying to get people so they can't set up their own tent. That's the only way that they feel that they're going to be able to make money. So instead of going the other route, going, why don't we just produce quality weed and we won't have this problem? They're like, no, we can't do that. We're just gonna step on the neck of the average person,
Yep, that's literally what they do here.
Yeah, I think we're kind of getting into a position where a lot of people are getting kind of sick and tired of the monopoly shit, because everything else is monopolized. Our phone, our cable, like just normal everyday shit. And I think the monopoly in the cannabis industry, I think there's a lot of potential for really good resistance. Boycotts are effective. Did you see? We were talking about it last week, but the guy down in Florida that was coming out and being like, "Oh, we're teaming up with this, and we're teaming up with this, and we're gonna crush this hemp thing." Their sales dropped 20% in a week, and it's probably going to continue to drop.
Well, I experienced some crazy shit this week.
What'd you experience?
I went to the biggest grow store here. Is my boy, the biggest. They do all the normal grow equipment, hydroponic store. So I'm talking to him about the clones this year, and he like, yeah, I'm really trying to get away from the breeder cuts. So the cuts from people like you will be worth more money, because the breeder shit is just saturated and all that shit is garbage. I'm like, I remember for years you chasing breeder cuts to have in the shop. Now you want the cuts that's found by the home growers at a higher price rate. So I thought I'd never see that, but here we are.
Yeah, I think that's going to become more of a trend. Like, that's why
It's found at home shit. So it ain't like the market saturated with certain strains no more. Everybody won't have the same shit. It'll actually be a better thing than motherfuckers chasing shit, and then when they get it, don't even live up to the hype.
Well, I guess you're just going back. You're going back 15 years ago, where it was a pride, more of a pride issue to have something that nobody else had, and not growing the same thing as that your friend is growing, or you wanted the selection or the ability to be the only person to have something, and the only way you're going to be able to accomplish that is to hunt out and find find your keeper, and then make it and keep putting your work out there and letting people come to you being like, well, damn, where in the hell did you find that, or where'd you get that?
That craft ain't serious, because like when I harvest, I'm the only person in shit probably on this side of the country with the genetics I have. So shit speak for itself. Motherfuckers be like, what the fuck is this? I get that a lot. Where'd you get this? what the hell? I said, look, man, I know these people in Cali. They just sent it.
Yeah, but it's, I think also too, you had the fanfare of certain stuff, and so like a name will catch or something, and
Nostalgia. Motherfuckers be nostalgic.
it'll go everywhere. But I think like when the stuff that you're finding and that you're acquiring is not readily, it's not one readily available, or you have an inside track, but or also with that is fire's fire. So when you're sitting there posting the pictures and all that, people looking at it being like, oh, that's some straight fire. What is that? And they've never heard of it before. But also some of the stuff that that everyday people are out there putting in work, and there's probably numerous people out there that got shit that would just blow a lot of shit away. It's just they're not getting the notoriety, or they're not getting the exposure that they typically should be getting.
I ain't realize as many motherfuckers was in this bitch from my area till just now when they did the location check.
There's a lot of new people in here right now too. Where are you guys from right now in the chat? Drop it down below. Let's go.
It was damn near 80% of the people in here was from New York.
Well, that's like one of the events. I think it was like a High Times event years ago. Like I think it was like 2018 or 2019. This guy came up to the booth and he was like, "Hey, I was I was growing this, and this," and he's like, "I'm confident in my growing," but wasn't moving like it should, because everybody was kind of saturated. And he's like, "Oh, I found found the in-house gear," and he's like, "Shit's for the past couple of years have been great." He's like, because I think what it was he diversified and wasn't growing what everybody else was growing. And that's why I always preach it, is like, if you see your friend growing it, don't ask them for a cut, because then you're just gonna, you can get it from them, right? Grow something that they're gonna be envious of, because get back into the competition. Because back in the day, all us growers were in competition to have the rarest shit or the fire, and have something that nobody else had.
What about when say you growing something, I'm growing something, we crew, you growing regs, we all growing regs, but we all looking for that certain keeper out of that same strain. That's still that energy too, though. Like, I mean, it's a difference between everybody growing S1s, yeah, that get dead. But when we get into growing regs individually, you pulling different phenols out that motherfucker, you pulling different characteristics. We all live in different areas and different environments that would produce different things. So on that end, I sort of disagree, because I've grown shit and regs, and then people out the crew grown, and we get different shit out of it. So it's like,
you're gonna have, what I'm getting at is, you're gonna have environmental issues where the stuff's gonna do better in one place or another. Now, what I'm saying is say all of us are all growing fucking Blue Dream, right? But we're gonna try to sell Blue Dream. So then we're gonna sell Blue Dream that was grown in the Northwest. We're gonna grow Blue Dream that was grown in Northern New York. We're gonna grow Blue Dream that was in Massachusetts. But at the end of the day, it's still relatively pretty close to being resemble the same thing, just a little bit different.
As soon as you said Blue Dream, I'm out.
What's that?
I said you won as soon as you said Blue Dream. I'm out. I hate that fucking strain.
I'm just using it. I'm using it as an example because it's But what I'm saying is it's widely grown. But relatively, you're going to have different variables. But at the same time, if we were all trying to do something with that, we're just bringing our version of that to that. So if you're
one individual strain, I get it.
Yeah, so it's like, well, you know what? I think the Blue Dream would probably do better at Litt's spot. So why don't he grow it? I'll grow something else. And then Spooky's got a pretty good set of some genetics up there right now. Next thing you know, now we just, instead of the 5 or 6 of us growing 1 or 2 strains, now we're growing fucking 18 to 22, right? Now we have a huge variety, and this is pretty simple. Like whether you're running a like a dispensary, or running a grow, or growing, you want diversity, or find something that's going to work particularly for you. and then source somewhere else if you want something to something different. But what I'm getting is you people just need to diversify, and the best way to diversify is through home grow community, home grow networks. Like if you, what's that?
I think there was.
But I can't stress that enough. Like if you're a home grower and you're kind of solo, kind of reach out, and it's kind of a crapshoot, but start getting familiar with other growers and see what they're growing. And like I said, don't ask them for a cut. Be like, hey, I'm gonna hunt this, or what are you hunting? And then that way you got a flow.
Yeah, that's how me and my boy do it here. Like we don't grow the same shit. We grow each other cuts of it.
It's same thing here.
Why not? Why don't you grow the same thing as your?
That way.
But why don't you grow the same thing as your boy?
Because he gonna run my cuts and I'm gonna run his, and we don't need doubles or nothing.
Why not?
Because we don't need no doubles. If I felt he did good on his hunt, I'm gonna stick with that one.
What if he loses it?
I have it. That's the thing.
He said, I have it.
But yeah, that's my point. Is like if you're everybody's growing the exact same thing, you're kind of at a standstill. I see people all across the country with these commercial growth, and they're producing massive amounts of the same strain, and then they're getting this other one that can produce 3-4 times their amount, and then they're bitching because they can't compete. And it's like, well, you got to keep dropping your price, because the person that produced 1,000 pounds has to, is going to continue dropping their price because they got to push through it, But if you had something that was sought after that nobody else wanted, that everybody, that was different from everybody else, it's going to move. It's going to move and do a lot more things than just the run of the mill stuff. You see it quite a bit,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you definitely see that a lot out here. You definitely see that a lot. All the dispensaries around, they'll all have the same strains. Everything, and it's from different companies.
Yeah, I saw that shit. That's how it be here too. And it's usually the price point to tell you what's what with that shit. Because it's like they have the same strains in different jars for different companies, but then at the different price points, you can see the quality differences. You can see the differences in the growth.
Well, it's supply and demand. Like you see some people that, like for instance, if you have a market for 60 pounds a quarter because you're a small operator, then produce 62 pounds, 65 pounds. Don't produce 120, right? And then be like, oh, I got this whole other 60 pounds that I got to move and shift. And it's like, you shouldn't have produced it in the first place because your market dictated that you're producing at that. It's like, as an example, like even on the caregiver side, right? Your people that grow specifically for other people, they don't need to double up or extend themselves. They need to produce the amount that they need for their project.
A lot of them, what it is they overgrow, hoping to get rid of it all, not realizing, unless you get people that are willing to also double up, like they would have to double up their order in order for you to fill that order. So exactly like you said, why produce as much unless you have other intentions for it as well?
Yeah, well, it's like as an example, say for you produce 20 pounds. The first 10 goes out at the price that you want. You're happy. Now you have 10 pounds, and then you're now either having to, hopefully somebody comes and picks that up, or you piece that out, or you're going to be dropping the price, and then all it's doing is aging out, right? And once it ages out, once you start getting a few months, then it doesn't really justify on producing that. That's where I think a lot of people make the mistake is they think it's like Field of Dreams. If I grow it, they'll come, and it's like it's not like that all the time. Unless you, not to say that people don't have it like that, and if they're selling out. Now the thing is if you're selling 90+% through what you're doing, then yes, that justifies going, okay, I need to bring another 10% on, 20% on. And I think we saw a lot of this during the pandemic because everybody went home, everybody had extra money, and a shit ton of weed was getting purchased. So all these people doubled up and tripled up their canopy and all that. And it was feast, they feasted until it turned into famine. But then they had this big old huge footprint still in the same production rates. And then what ended up happening is saturated the market. We watched this happen 9 years ago in Oregon, where there was so much produced and it saturated everything. And then it took 2-3 years for Oregon to kind of, get through that and clear through that. Now, you have a lot of the normal traditional distribution points that have made arrangements or doing it on their own or drying up, which is the East Coast. Now, the East Coast is caught up to the rest of the country. So it's not taking all this, light dep outdoor shit from the West Coast anymore. They've gotten pretty smart about it. And, now they resorted to fucking spraying packs, for Christ's sake. It's the craziest shit that we've seen over the past couple of years. You shouldn't have to spray shit onto your weed in order to sell it. That should be rule number one.
Rule number one. 100%.
It was the unspoken rule.
Yeah. If you gotta spray some shit onto your flower in order to sell it, you're doing it wrong.
Yes, it should taste good.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like that. I don't know. There's so many. I guess in a sense is the West Coast has been legal for 10 years. The East Coast is coming into year 3, year 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
New York. We've been recreational here since 18 or something like that. Maybe a little before that.
Okay. Yeah. So 7 years. New York's kind of a crapshoot because then the person that was heading it just stepped down because she got cracked for something. I don't know, something happened with the person that was leading that shit show. I remember I was in Brooklyn and I was at one of the town hall meetings that they were having, and they were talking about, they're like, yeah, we're gonna copy the way that Denver, or not Denver, but Colorado and Washington market is. And so when it was my turn to get up and talk, I was like, if you're going to base your model around Washington and Denver, or Oregon, or not Oregon, but Washington and Colorado, you're doomed to fail because those are the two shittiest ways to set up legalization. It looks good if you're not in it and you don't see it, but it's a gatekeeper setup. They talked about Washington a lot. In Washington, you can't vertically integrate. Either you're a producer processor or you're a retailer. They capped the retailer licenses. So overnight they went from $10,000 to $50,000 to $100,000, now to a couple million for just the paper, just for the actual license.
That's how
it
is.
Was that?
That's how it is here in Massachusetts.
Yeah, and then it's funny because you have these MSOs and you have these people, that are blaming home growers and all that. The thing with home growers, only thing that keeps the home growers in fucking good position is they know what good weed is. And so if you're not going to fucking put good weed at the retail or dispensary where they can get it, then they're going to take it upon themselves and grow it themselves because they have more control over it. Now, if there was quality in the dispensaries and the retails on, for the vast majority, then it would decimate the home grow because people like convenience, right? So they'd be like, why would I grow this when I can just fucking swing by the place? Now,
it would also,
I think that all this bullshit by banning hemp and banning all that is all misguided. What they need to do is they need to go back after the state, get the tax rate, to come down because people just getting fucking taxed to death. mean, Washington, 33% in Washington is fucking wild. I think Illinois is like fucking 100%, you know? I don't know what it is like out there, but it's like they know what the real problem is, but they want to go to the low-hanging fruit and try to kick down the little guy instead of taking on the real fight, you know? And that's the state, you know? But also too, they're all in cahoots and in bed with each other. So they're like, oh well, no, we'll keep squeezing it. The reason why we don't have legalization is because full legalization within short order would fucking just decimate the pharmaceutical industry. It would decimate it quickly because people would be like, oh man, I just had an edible. My anxiety is fucking non-existent right now. I didn't even know this. You get what I'm saying, right? Oh shit. I have an appetite, right? Oh, I don't need a sleeping pill. That's what I'm saying. Full legalization is hindered because of fucking the pharmaceutical lobby. Like as an example, crazy as shit. American Heart Association just came out the other day and advocating that you should be able, for the SNAP program, that you should be able to buy sugary drinks and shit that known to cause fucking heart disease, right? They're like, you in processed foods. They came out in favor of that, all in the same breath on the same fucking day. They're posting about the uptick of 43% of heart attacks brought on by cannabis. You've got to be fucking joking. And then when you look a little bit closer into it, you realize, oh, they're getting paid by Coca-Cola. They're getting paid by Pepsi. They're getting paid by the food industry to say that bullshit. And so, so you can't take any of these fucking agencies serious anymore. They're all bought and paid for. But yeah, if you legalize cannabis tomorrow in this country, it would decimate the fucking liquor law, the liquor. It would decimate the beer. It would decimate the pharmaceutical industry. A lot more people would be happier. We wouldn't be so fucking uptight. A lot of this shit could have a lot of problems could be solved.
And possibly tobacco. Because a lot of
100%. Yeah, it's gonna take them all out.
And that's definitely a big reason why they won't, like you said, federally legalize it all around.
Well, that's what the reason why they, like the FDA, most corrupt agency, and I've mentioned this to hundreds of times, but the FDA is one of the most fucking corrupt agencies ever. Actually, any government agency is corrupt as shit, and it's influenced by the very people that they're supposed to regulate. That's why we're in this mess. And then you get potential solutions, and what do you get? You get people that want to attack it. Like, for instance, we shouldn't be asking for legalization. We shouldn't be asking if we can fucking grow a couple plants at home. We shouldn't be asking none of that shit. We need to be demanding that, being like, this is where we're at. This is what needs to happen. We're done asking. This just needs to happen now. This has gone way too far. It's been proven that we've been lied to. We've proven that it's been propaganda. And then you get these bunk ass agencies that just lied through their fucking teeth. We saw the FDA and the CDC bullshit us for 4 years, 5 years, right? And we've watched now the American Heart Association coming out with this bullshit, being like, oh, we got all these heart conditions. Let's look at weed. Like, no, the weed's been here way before, but there's something that's different in our environment. But you won't go looking at that, right? So you're going to go down to the lower hanging fruit because it's easier to go after the dumb shit than it is to actually go tackle the hard actual problems that's faced us in not just industry but community,
And it would save so much time, effort, cost. Everything would just go smoothly at that point. It really would.
Well, it's almost like let the free market sort itself out. Like, for instance, Florida and these places, they got to have a monopoly because they can't compete with craft growers. They can't compete with people that know their shit, right? So they have to rig the system. They have to rig the game in order to compete. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to compete. And that's United States business in 101, right?
It is. Unfortunately, it just sucks that it has to be also in the cannabis industry, like you said.
Yeah,
it's definitely U.S. business. dealings.
Well, look at the sunburn guy. He came out cocky as fuck and was like, "Yeah, well, we're backing this hemp bill because we're gonna knock this bullshit out." At the same time, they're launching a hemp brand. Though everybody that's backing the bill that's gonna knock all these little operators off, they're like, "Yeah, we've got all this shit that we're gonna unroll once we get this. Once we pay enough money to the politicians to pass this shit, then we're gonna move into this market too. But we're gonna put all these small operators out, and like." Yeah, they got boycotted, and the shit's working like crazy. They, like I said, mentioned earlier, they're down 20%. It's only going to probably continue to slide. Boycotts work. I know for a fact boycotts work because a few years ago we put out a boycott, and the fucking people came in masses, dude. It was like I couldn't believe how much of an outpour that shit was.
It's like out here they've had it was started as a boycott kind of, but they let them do it in Amherst, Mass. The Ganja, what is it? Ganja Fest they do there. They've had it going there for near 50 years now, longer than even Freedom Rally. And the city of Amherst itself has actually been legalized. They legalized marijuana back in the 80s or something like that, 80s or 90s, around the time that what was it, 95, 96 when Cali did it, somewhere in there. They've had it legal in the city since then, but the businesses out there, the college and everything, wanted to keep it a certain way so that only the state regulation was given in the city. So they had a thing called Extravaganza. That's what it's called, Extravaganza. And they've done it in Amherst, Mass for, like I said, longer than I've been alive.
Yeah, it's like
their fight against,
as people taking the initiative and being like, yeah, I'm kind of sick and tired of the shit. It's pushing back and stepping up, and but yeah, I don't know. I guess a lot of the stuff, like for instance, like I said, if you got to rig the game and you got to push these small operators out and you got to crush these people, that's so dirty in so many cases, on so many levels, that if you just did it right and grew fucking quality, you wouldn't have nearly the problems that you have. Like for instance, you're rolling in a remediation machine. Like I was even joking with what was the guy's name? Forever J. We used to call it the DeLorean, right? Take it back in time when it was clean.
Yeah.
Right. But that shit's just wild. Like, trash is trash, and they were able to get away with it for the longest time. But, I see them closing it up and tightening it up. So that way that's the only thing that you can, that's your only option. And if you stick on that path, then what we have is we only have a couple of options and no variety, and they've snuffed everything out in between. So there you go. Now you got fucking, X, Y, Z, and that's the only thing that you can get. And I'm gonna tell you, mark my words, they're gonna let legalization on the flower side, but they are going to hammer down and make it next to fucking capital murder if you extract the oil from that plant.
Here for the longest time, extracts were illegal. They treated it like a heroin charge for your Class A.
Here you get less time for cooking up raw cocaine. No joke. You could get less time for than cooking up raw cocaine than you were if you were running a BHO machine.
No, it's the same here.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
They come in with the crazy attitudes out here for people that do that. Like
that was one of the craziest shit. Like you're like, man, are you serious? But that's what I'm saying is that the true actual path to health is through the oil, whether it's Rick Simpson's oil, whether you're turning it into bubble hash and pressing it. But the real is the nectar. It's the nectar of the gods, essentially. That's what they don't want coming out. If you start healing yourself and your tumor starts shrinking, shit starts really fucking. You start feeling better. Next thing you know, Susan G. Komen's got to go get a job because she ain't raising billions of dollars on these walks, right? The Fred Hutch has got to go get a loan because their coffers are drying up. I mean, there's like I'm telling you, I swear there's got to be a cure for cancer and a lot of these ailments sitting on a shelf, but they're just gonna be like, no, we can't get that. There's no money in cures. Get the fuck out of here.
It's fucked.
Has Bone been talking?
No.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't. I haven't heard him say anything.
I know that we'd be having audio problems every once in a while.
No, he's been muted.
Yeah.
He might have gone to get another cup of water and stuff.
No, I'm here.
Okay, there he is. There he is. Can you hear him now?
We're going an hour strong, guys.
Can
52.
you hear me in the house?
I did it again. I was on the wrong page.
Can you hear him now?
Nah, he can't hear you. Did you hear Bone?
He can't even hear Spooky.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I was just over here soaking up the game, man. Soaking up the game.
Yeah, soaking up the game. Me too.
Yeah, Ken. Honestly, that's exactly what it is, Ken. That's why when you go to vote, make sure you know what you're voting on, especially in your state, Ken.
Yeah, I kind of want to know.
Ken,
I kind of want to know what they got, what dirt they have on Robert F. Kennedy though. Came out swinging and then just turned into a dud.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy wants to get up the screen.
Hit the cash app.
So what Ken was saying, like he said, Ken, that's why myself, Spooky, Bone Ball, I'll tell you, watch what you're voting for. He's in Arkansas. You know what's going on in Arkansas. They keep pushing it back. People are voting the right way because they don't want it to go the wrong way, of course.
Well, look at the last election, right? It's a clear indicator that people are looking for change. That was my takeaway from it. Is they're looking for change and they're looking in any way possible. And how do Democrats react to that? Right? They're like, oh, we're just gonna blame everybody else and come out with these dumbass ideas and do the same thing over, thinking it's gonna work. Right? I mean, this is why Democrats get their ass kicked all the time. Because what they do is they go, let the Republicans run for a little bit, get as much pressure and get as much pain, and then everybody goes flocking the other direction, right? This is like back and forth. And then once you point out the hypocrisy, people attack you for it. They're like, oh, look at you, like I've been called everything from fucking blue MAGA to red MAGA. I'm an anomaly to a lot of people. I just know both sides rigged the shit out of the game. What better, right? Than to fucking, play the population like it does. It plays it like a fucking fiddle every time.
They won't even leave it up to the people to legalize it in my state. They keep moving the goal to legalize back.
What state? The last state that'll be legalized will be Idaho. That'll be the last one.
Yeah, most likely. Idaho and Texas.
That's just because they're ass backwards. Texas, I mean,
they might do it soon. They're like heavy hemp.
Well,
CBD and, medical.
Yeah, I think the best way to combat all the shit is because look, if you learn how to home grow, that means you're gonna learn how to grow your own food, right? Your own fruits, your own vegetables, all that. Like I saw this post and shit on X yesterday, and the person was like, I'm sick and tired of eating a piece of candy in the morning to get my anxiety medication through this edible. And it's like, just incorporate the fucking CBD into your diet. Yeah. And you don't have to eat the candy in the morning. You know what I mean? Right? Like if you incorporate the cannabinoids into your diet, you're going to feel a lot better. That is a proven fact. That's, so yeah.
Big Pharma lets that come out or not, that is a proven fact. That is.
Well, it's a proven. No. Hold on. NIH has studies, right, that say the effects that you have. Look, they got a U.S. patent on CBD stating that fact. But if you incorporate CBD into your diet within a week or two, you're going to feel a hell of a lot better, whether you're eating it through normal course of food or whether you're eating it supplementally like through candy or a chocolate or whatever, right? You don't need to have a fucking 100 milligram THC brownie, right? You know, you can have a 200, 300, 500 milligram CBD with a 10 milligram THC combination, and or even like, you just need a bit of THC in it to activate it. But I guarantee, if you got anxiety, 1 week, 2 weeks of just eating and incorporating CBD into your diet, you're gonna feel a hell of a lot better and not so fucking edgy. You're gonna feel a ton better, But that shit they don't want you to know.
Right.
Yeah, Chronic Stoner. It's not a matter whether they get enough funding. They've spent $2 billion in the past 4 years on cannabis studying at universities and all that. So when they say that there's no money in studying it and they haven't been studying it, is bullshit. They spent $2 billion, but they wanted to find the negative effects in cannabis. And just like 1960, they came back with the same results, that cannabis doesn't have the adverse effects that they were looking for, that they really want. So they got to lie. Like we talked about the American Heart Association. They have to lie to you and tell you that there's a 40% uptick in heart attacks. And it's like, weed ain't fucking new, right? Being able to go to a dispensary or go to the weed store or fucking, hit the block and hit the corner. Weed ain't new. Everybody just didn't start fucking smoking weed 4 years ago, 5 years ago, So when you see the 40% uptick, it's like, bitch, you need to go look at something else that you are getting paid not to look at, What's one of the side effects of some fucking new thing that was introduced to us? Well, we gonna look into that? Oh, hell no. If cannabis had a big ass lobby, cannabis would be fucking the next big thing. It would be the wonder treatment.
Yes.
Yeah, they would it's been proven. Look at Rick Simpson, right? He was like, hey, look, I'm gonna wash this plant down with some fucking Everclear, and then I'm gonna boil it off, and I'm gonna eat this fucking root, like pretty crude fucking oil. Worked for him, right? Worked for him tremendously. And actually, his chance and the shit that he took led to so many other people's more successes and refinement and gotten better. But I can't believe in this day and age where we can look at this thing that we're talking on and have the vast worlds of knowledge in front of us, yet we're fucking dumber than we've ever been. Like that's the craziest thing. Is like, I don't know what the hell, how we could just be fuck it, we're dumb.
Yeah, right. People allowing them to make you feel like you're dumb, like I was saying, it's a fact. But big pharma, they try to hold back as much as possible. They pay people not to say things. They'll pay the other people to say things, like the whole RFK thing.
Well, the thing is, like, RFK had the opportunity to do something major and big, and like anything, it looks like it's going to be a huge fucking letdown, right? So it's like they hype you up, and they're like, you're like, oh, hey, we're gonna get some movement, we're gonna get the this nasty shit out of our food, we're the only country that allows this fucking. That's what I'm saying. Our country allows the most craziest, nastiest shit in our food. All the while, at the same time, to try to tell you this natural plant is one of the problems, right? Like we were like bullshitted and gaslighted, being like, if you smoke one marijuana bowl, you're gonna be fucking, on the fucking alleys, shooting up within a week, right? It's a gateway drug, right? Yeah, I've never smoked a joint and been like, hey, I really want to try heroin or something. There's never. There's not one person, right? Like, if you're going to try heroin, that means that you probably more than likely got hooked onto pills. Like, for instance, they were trying to get fucking Bone hooked on some Fenty the other day. And all he was just trying to do was just get his arm checked out. They were like, hey, Hey, come here. Come here.
Twice.
You want some fentanyl? No.
More than once. And he said, no.
No, dude, I'm telling you, like he almost gave in to peer pressure. Like, hey,
they
yeah,
ask you if you want something for the pain, and then if I wouldn't have heard him saying what he was asking for to give me that, I probably would have been on the fentanyl.
That'd be, yeah, no, man. The thing is like when the fentanyl thing blew my mind when he was talking about that in the live the other day, because fentanyl is an end of life drug. People that are about to die is when you give them fentanyl. And this guy comes in because he's got, a little bit of fucking some shit going on with his body or in his arm and shit. And they're like, hey, you want some Fenny? Like no different than if you're fucking downtown Seattle. You know what I'm saying, right? Like you fucking come in there and then Bones like doing the fentanyl folded shit, and all he did was come in to get his arm checked out. Right? How fucked up is that?
Ken, ain't that the truth?
Who's the real drug dealer?
Man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think that was when you fucking mentioned that, I was like, that is the most wildest shit.
For real.
Yeah, that was crazy.
At first, I thought
Not even. Hey, do you want an aspirin? Do you want a Tylenol? Like, do you want a fucking? That was just like straight to it. You want the penny? Like
I did, Spooky. I went in there because I thought I was having a heart attack, and then when I got to the first hospital, they were showing me like the EKG scan thing, and they were like, "You're having a heart attack right now. We need to take you to a heart specialist." So when they got me over to the other hospital where the heart specialist was at, the heart specialist just want to keep giving me fentanyl. Like, you want something for the pain? I'm like, yeah. He was like, okay, give him 50 something of fentanyl. I'm like, wait, fentanyl? No, I don't want that. I was like, okay. Then like 20, 30 minutes later, the same thing. I was like, man, my wrist, man, like that shit is killing me. He's like, you want something for the pain? I'm like, yeah. Or he's like, you want something to relax you? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, give him some fentanyl. I'm like, oh no fentanyl.
No.
And why do you guys like keep trying to push the fentanyl so much? Like, I don't want no fentanyl. I don't want morphine.
It's almost makes you feel like it was his fentanyl, right?
But did you get
trying to hit your insurance for this shit?
Get the bruising from
right? Well, actually, for you guys that don't know, Bone, they were just like, hey man, they were like, you got too much heart, and he was like, that explains it, right? He was like, that's why the shit was fucked up. Then they released him. He's got too big of a heart.
What'd you say, Spooky?
I forgot. Shit, yeah, I forgot. No worries.
Man. Oh,
I think it's because I came in after. My shit got unplugged.
too many.
Yeah, they said, the heart was clear. There's no clogging. There's no buildup in there. There's no like tears anywhere. There's no inflammation around it anywhere.
Oh, I remember what I said. I was but so you win because you felt like you were having a heart attack. So where did all that bruising come from? Them plugging shit into you? Or
so yeah, that's where they put the microscope in and ran it through my artery all the way to my heart to see inside.
One of the cameras.
God damn.
But I could only feel it to like basically like where the dark area ends at. Like I could feel him pushing it in to like right here, and then I couldn't feel it no more. So I don't know. It was really weird.
That's pretty wild too, man. That they just put what they call it, endoscope or whatever. It's basically just goes traveling right through your vein and shit, right to your heart. Mm-hmm. What's up?
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
I didn't even know. I was like, man, what the fuck? They had it like on a big like 80-inch screen, and it was like right next to me. So I just figured it was like something that they were like looking at me with like that, because it kept moving this thing over my chest. It was like going around me. So, and it was like square. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's X-raying me or something, you know what I mean? But what I was seeing on the screen was actually the thing that he stuck through my arm and went through my artery.
That's cool as shit, though.
It's ooh, give me the chills thinking about it, honestly.
You just see like all the all the extra veins and shit, like all that through the heart and everything. It was crazy.
And considering it's America, that procedure is probably $200,000.
Yeah, I don't know what. Man.
Dude, I'm telling you, like that's the craziest shit. Like some of the technology that they have is awesome. Like the same with the robotics, So like there's like where a doctor can work in one area and then the machine will actually do the surgery. That shit's been pretty cool, crazy to see.
I don't know if I want that for myself.
Yeah, there was one. I saw a video where the doctor was like doing like paper mache with this robotic arm, but like with the scalpel and shit or something. Yeah, but he was like doing paper mache, folding paper and shit. That's how they practice. I was like, that looks pretty cool. But yeah,
I think I saw that on a reel.
That's pretty wild though. Like it just went right through your vein and all the way to your heart to see if there's anything clogged up.
Yep.
Like you need an oil change.
I'm pretty sure he did watch it, Sheena. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying.
Cheerios now. Cheerios for low cholesterol, right?
90
still a lot of shit in Cheerios. Oh, that's what's up, Zachary.
No, I did watch it because I thought it was the camera thing going over my chest. If I'd have known it was the thing that was going through my wrist, I probably would have still watched it. Like, it hurt like a motherfucker though. Like the first 4 or 5 inches of it, and it was just so much pressure. And it was probably because the artery isn't that big, and that camera is probably tight. You know what I mean?
Do they do that, Jazz?
Yeah.
Oh hell!
Oh, shit, that would have been.
I'm not gonna lie. They shaved me down there because they were like, "We gotta shave you just in case we can't go through the arm. We'll have to go through your."
Oh, you got lucky.
Oh,
I was like, "Damn!" So now I got like a tree shape, like landing crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But whatever shavers they use is like excellent because this shit is like perfectly bald, like super smooth. I'm like, what the hell?
You gotta go back and get the model number.
Professional,
right? I might need that for my face.
Yeah. What model number? What model number was that?
It was little as fuck too. I was like, what the hell? It was quiet. I was like,
They down there fucking giving you a fade and shit.
Made the landing.
Yeah.
There you go, Jazz. Jazz is a nurse. Jazz, what y'all got? What is it? What is it? Where can we buy those? Straight up.
I never went to sleep. I never was out. I was awake the whole time. It was trying to give me fentanyl to put me out. I wasn't going for it.
Yeah. I'm saying. I was starting to think. Like, did you go to the hospital or did you go to the fucking trap house?
Right, for real.
Crazy.
You said he went from one hospital to the other one. The specialist was at the bigger one, I'm guessing. So was the little hospital in on it? They were trying to get you over there to get it.
Right.
Like, whoa.
Yeah. I was talking to Bone on the live the other day. Like those little clinics. Basically, what I just feel like those little clinics that you go to are just little WebMDs. So
Yes,
like the doctor will come in, ask you what's going on with you, and then they go out and just type it into WebMD. And they ultimately just come back and be like, I think you'd be all right, but if not, just go to the real hospital.
Yeah, go to the emergency room if it doesn't work out.
Yeah. Basically, it's just like a $250, $300 money grab, right? All they're doing is checking shit with fucking ChatGPT and WebMD.
You can do it on the phone. You can do it on the phone through a Zoom meeting with them now.
Yeah, Zoom Plus.
It's some doctors online, doctor on demand. It's called. My wife has done it. Yo, I don't want to be big. My wife has done it. Doctor on demand. It's like $100 if you don't have the insurance to cover. It's like $100 or $120. She's done it to get stuff when she needed it once before. So,
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm telling you, the doctor thing, man. They're putting it out there.
That's like
it's crazy. It's crazy the way they set it up.
One thing that I liked is the people that can have like the fucking like a shrink, like they can talk to telemed or whatever, like a shrink. A lot of people need that shit. They just need somebody to talk to.
Part of the doctors on demand thing too.
Yeah, but like, I'm telling you, actually, we should troll one of them and just be like, here, look. I got this thing on my ass, and then like, is it close enough? Can you see it?
Yeah,
I'm down.
Send me one of those shavers.
All right, we're taking donations so we can prank out doctors on demand.
Oh man, yeah.
It's a good segment right there. Put a pin in that one.
Put it in my name. I don't care. I'm never gonna use it.
Put a pin in it.
Oh man. She uses it though. She's used it 2 or 3 times now. So I'm like, damn, you can really get anything on demand, DoorDash. Shit, you don't even have to leave anymore.
No.
Work from home now.
Work from home.
Some of these work from home people be taking in more money than the other people.
For real.
They don't want to go back to work.
I work for myself from home, but it's not in my home all the time. I gotta hang signs and do all kinds of shit. Still working.
Yeah, I know a friend of mine that was like, he took advantage of the work at home shit. He had like 4 jobs and shit, and he didn't do anything at all 4 of them, and held those jobs for like 3 years till they finally were like, yeah, they laid him off. But it was like a Zoom meeting every couple of days, but he was like, they literally I don't have to do anything.
Hey, whatever, right? If it works, it works.
Look, I'll never knock somebody's hustle, bro. Like, get your money.
It works.
Get your money. Yeah. I was like, that's pimping it out. That shit is fucking 100% game tight. Underground, you're back.
Same. I was just saying that. You came back. 3M surgical
back.
favorite. Walmart has them. Okay, let's go. 3M
Back,
surgical favorite. Boom. That's what you got to get. 3M.
We just got Hollywooded by Tino. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Tino got more.
Is Underground talking at all?
Yeah,
yes,
he's
talking.
Right now.
Didn't come back. God damn it.
Late, you broke it.
I should just remove him from the line, huh? Like when someone else comes in, we'll just be like, "Oh, what happened?"
I wonder if you can do that. Like, just take him and put him in the back room, and then bring him back.
Yeah, just give me the wrench. I'm gonna put him in the back room.
Let me test it on Underground. It works.
Oh no!
Oh shit! Now it else came in. Shit.
Now bring
Litt in and put in-house in the backstage, like put him backstage and see if it works that way.
We're bringing Litt back in now and see if you can still hear him.
He has to come back first. He's all the way all the way booted him.
He all the way booted.
What's your favorite breeder?
There he is.
Why did I was going out to come back in because it's usually
all right, let's talk.
That shit just kicked me out.
Can you hear him?
Nope.
Okay,
don't move yet. Hold on. Try this.
Put in the back room and then bring him back up.
Bring him back. Litt, talk now.
Yeah, StreamYard just booted me.
Can you hear him? No.
Anyone else? Can you hear him?
Nah.
Try again.
Hang on. Let me back out. Back in. Back out. Back in. Try that. Go ahead. Try now.
There's some bullshit sanctions.
Nope.
No.
No.
I'll do this. I have to kick him out like all the way. Do it, like right away when he was.
I don't know why he does that to him.
Hold on, Spooky. You just kicked me out of StreamYard, motherfucker?
Yes, he did.
No.
He said,
I got too much control. I'm looking like, how is booting
There
me
you
out
go.
of stream?
Now I can hear you.
It's some bullshit, man. They got a sanction, man.
The StreamYard don't like you? They booted you?
I think Spooky doing it.
No, it's not me.
Goddamn, Spooky. Where Tino at? I found out his original beef, boy. Go back decades.
He's probably tired from work.
Yeah.
Probably stuck in traffic.
Yeah. He said he was going to be late. Spooky has a hat on. A hayate on. Hot.
Hate?
Hayate?
Hayate?
Yo, are you being racist right now? Yo, someone told me I look like Park Nut earlier.
Damn.
Nah, it's spooky, man. It's spooky, y'all. I figured it out.
I don't know how Parknut can see. Her eyes are always closed. Parknut's always
She's in the live with Spooky earlier. I said the same shit. Like, how did she
Mike
see
was doing an impression of her.
Mike was on some weird shit, showing his drawers and shit. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm not the only one, right? I was feeling.
He's one of Diddy victims.
That's what I'm saying. He's always asking me to kick it with him, and I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to kick it with you when you be acting sus online like this?
Man,
see you, Tommy. Yeah.
3 a.m.
Yeah, let's go.
10 p.m.
Good.
Good night, Tommy.
Spooky and I got into an interesting conversation the other night on a live with none other than Marv.
Marv's fucking crazy, dude. He's
I
funny.
can't
I'm laughing so hard. I'm like, my face is hurting.
One of the funniest things he said there was he told the police to come back in 24 to 48 hours because he wasn't ready to come out of his house. And he said, and he went on to tell them that we need to build up a rapport so we can talk. You can talk.
Man.
He said, drive down about a mile and then call me. We need to build up a rapport before we do this. But
Man.
But the thing is, I don't.
House, they like again. God damn it!
I don't think they were
for real.
I don't think they were there to arrest him, though. I think they were there to send him to the loony bin.
Take him to that loony. Yeah, he got a reserved spot.
Nah, John, he's the OG from Rhode Island.
He said they confiscated his sword.
Man.
Yeah, that fucking Bushido blade of a sword that he had. First he was being pretty tight vested about it. He was keeping shit tight, and then me and Spooky's kind of wore him down. And the next thing you know, he just started going off, and then the live ended too soon because he was just getting into it. But when he was like, "Yeah, I told the cops to come back in 24 to 48 hours," and I was like, "I don't think it works like that."
No, it doesn't. Not at all. Not at all, man.
But he was like, then I told him to drive down a mile, call me on the phone so we could build a rapport before we did this. Like they're on the fucking Tinder date or something.
No, I was laughing. That was funny as fuck.
Oh, really? He said, "Get your biggest guy and go toe to toe out back." What the?
We'll do special guest Marv one week on here, bro.
I missed that live. I missed that one.
No, it was hilarious, man. Yeah, Killer Bee, I think, was in there. He said, "Get your biggest guy and we can go toe to toe out back."
Hey, he says he gained 40 pounds in a few weeks, and he's been going to the gym 3 days a week or 3 times a day.
Yeah. The best.
Hey, that ain't full weight. That's Ritalin weight.
Yo.
Yeah,
full of drugs with that straight jacket on. He's all fucked up.
He's pushing him to the
south. Hey, look, the guy is an interesting guy. He's definitely grown on me. He's pretty. To me, he's hilarious. Like when he gets going, but he reminds me of when he gets onto something, he just never stops.
for the first, like year or two that he was around, I couldn't stand listening to anything you had to say until, I'm being straight up, and he knows it. Until we met him in Boston, and I was like, all right, he's respectful, he's well dressed, he looks like Copycat, and he gave us some.
Yeah.
This all like, I'll wait on one of y'all to say it. Shit.
I was
Yeah,
like, all right.
Well, I turned around and it was
definitely
like
some chromosomes missing.
That was funny because when we were in Boston,
he did, he turned to me.
He like tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around, and it was like, I didn't realize how small of a guy he was going to be. I thought he was like up, like I was supposed to pick him up or something. But yeah.
That motherfucker do look like Copy.
But yeah, it was awesome. He was happier and shit too. He was like, but yeah, Spooky and I took a picture with him.
I'm gonna look for the photo right now.
Huh?
I'm gonna look for the photo right now.
Marv asked for uppies. Up.
Oh man.
Oh man, yeah, no. I'm telling you, he's cracked me up on some of the shit that he's done. One of the funniest shit was when I pointed out to him because he bought some in-house packs, and I was like, Tino's spent all that time and energy teaching you how to grow, and you buy in-house packs.
There you go.
I appreciate
it right there.
Yeah, that's what's up.
He's like, hey, this looks like a make-a-wish picture. I'm going to hell, bro.
Oh man.
So who's driving the bus?
That's crazy. We did have a short bus that we were driving around at one of the ash batches.
Hey,
look, Marv's invited. Any event that I go, Marv, open invite to Marv.
Yeah.
He's a fucking court gesture.
Yo, he walked around like a fatty. You can see it in the picture. He was looking a fatty. Let me see.
Zachary, we were talking about it was Freedom Rally a couple years ago. Yeah, but there's like, I don't know. Tino's responsible for a ton of fucking characters, though. That's just one of many characters that Tino's developed over the years.
Oh my! One of mine and my wife's favorite characters is Bella. Will always be Bella, man.
Oh,
She's
down, dude.
When she
was
first
scary.
Around, she was putting spells on people.
She's like a Mexican possessed fucking crazy bitch. I don't know. She fucking scares the shit out of me. And she has this thing against Navy people, and she knows I'm in the Navy. She's like, "Fuck you fucking." She's crazy, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm not sure what events we got coming up. I'm pretty sure this summer. I'm gonna spend I'm being in Oklahoma quite a bit. Yeah,
He'll come with you. He'll come with you to Freedom Rally if you come out here.
No, let's do Oklahoma things instead.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma closer, huh?
Hey, Litt in Oklahoma though. Let me get that on some footage right there.
Man, I'm getting.
Oh, he'd have a great time.
I'm gonna get Litt on the fucking.
Get me a hat. We good.
Or Litt get on the fucking mechanical bull.
Get some. Oh, actually, yeah. There's a mechanical bull right.
Definitely ain't getting on no bulls, but
he's not riding no bulls.
It's mechanical.
I'm gonna find something to do interesting. Trust me.
Yeah. No, real deal. I wonder what there's probably 25, 30 characters that Tino's developed over the years.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he up into the high 50s, man.
Yeah, he's up there. He's definitely taking
his
characters.
His
and
chapters
turning them into someone else.
Yeah. His chapters before you got here else.
Yeah, he's taking characters and turning them into
that motherfucker there,
The guy who
man.
makes Pinocchio, fucking, he made a bunch of them.
Right.
No, look, I'm telling you, if you could put all those cast, I mean, there's people that we fucking forgot about, you know.
Right, that part.
They're creeping stuff. There's like armies of them, like fucking at the bottom of the barrel type. They're like hanging out down there.
They got whole groups now against them that used to be.
Kill a Bee is Miss Pissed. That was a classic.
Shit, it was a whole tornado that came in, bro. Like craziness.
Tino started all this shit with one simple phrase: "Who's your favorite breeder?" And he been in shit ever since.
Yeah, no. There's a ton of characters. I think it's pretty fucking funny though. But back to Marv though. Hopefully he doesn't wild out too much because that would suck for him to go down for a while in the loony bin. They 5150 him.
Have any of y'all ever been to drug court?
Drug court?
They got this court. They got this court system, right? It's for everything. Like you go in there, it's everybody in there, every drug under the sun, right? Motherfuckers got to sit in there. You got counselors and shit. You go there once a week, every week, and you attend with whatever parole, probation, however you got put in there, right? That is Tino live.
Where's he going with this?
Like everybody on something, it just ain't the same something. Like it's always gonna be confusion and chaos. Like you got
either that or
addicts arguing with meth addicts and pill addicts sleep at the same time. Then here come the Fetty people. It's just all bad. I ain't even get into cocaine and crack.
The thing is he knows how to run it. He knows exactly how to to keep it all together.
The circus master.
Like a orchestra.
I said, I kid you no lie. I used to come in that bitch. He'd be like, "Litt, you drinking coffee? Hell yeah, this rehab." Shit.
I remember Litt be like, I fell asleep listening to this shit and woke up and you guys are still on.
Man, I done been in his shit in the live and he fall asleep in the costume with the hood on. Like, on the bench. Then he just wake up 30 minutes later to fuck y'all, click. Nigga, you sleep with the hat on. We know you ain't woke, man.
And he comes back live like 5 minutes later, like
right.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Right, like it never happened and shit. Like, then he the next morning he like, I gave away like 100 boxes last night. Yeah, you did.
You kept clicking the button.
Yeah.
The race is over. You're like, oh shit.
No, shit's wild, but all good things.
Good old times, man.
Too bad Meta's
yeah, well, Litt held a grudge for like a year because Tino fucking booted him from the live.
Hey, because I'm looking like, hey, Litt, who's your favorite breeder? And then I'm outside.
It's what? Like, he says that it all started because like he doesn't like when people take over his like he's just trying to chill or like talk about grow shit or whatever. But then some people always like to go live and talk about dumb shit or like stuff he doesn't want to talk about. So he just started kicking him out. Like that shit's so funny, bro.
Yeah, but he add motherfuckers who don't even grow. What the fuck you think they gonna talk about?
No, but one time I saw him kick a guy out with his toe, bro.
Oh my god,
that was the craziest one.
Yeah, we had every time he did that and could just replay it and fast forward and put music behind it.
We'd be millionaires. We'd be farming views.
Does have a hard drive with a bunch of them on it. So,
right.
There was one time where I can't remember who it was, but the two chicks, they argued for almost 2.5 hours, like nonstop. Like he ended the live, came back, and then brought them back on, and it was like they picked off right where they left off. I think
that was definitely Purdy and somebody else.
They used to call him the Jerry Springers of Instagram.
It was like 2.5 hours. Like 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
When he put a name on it with that Friday night beatdown shit, it went somewhere else. Like people were literally starting problems on purpose just to get on the screen. Like,
well, they struck gold for sure. There was I mean, shit, it'd be fucking 2 a.m. on the West Coast, and there'd be 60, 70 fucking people in there.
man.
And then also too, like he wouldn't go live for a day or two, and then people fucking hit me up. They're like, "Hey, is everything all right with Tino?" I'm like, dude, I'm fucking DM him. And they're like, "Just haven't seen him live. Just checking."
No matter what you're doing, consistency is key.
Shut up.
Motherfucker had some drama there trying to get off their chest. Like, damn, Tino, where you at?
Make sure you guys are following one of his newest accounts.
Yeah, that's
now you can't even.
Yeah.
You can't even go live on it. Nobody can go live.
On this one today, I think.
Man, they just took all my accounts the other night.
Yeah, he got his Pie Maker one back, right?
I don't
Try
know.
something.
We got reported on this one today.
Oh, on this one.
Yeah.
Oh no. Why?
I don't know. They just stay fucking with him, bro.
If you find yourself reporting accounts, you suck donkey dick.
Nah, it's Instagram right now though, because ain't none of my shit was reported. It was Instagram shit.
Yeah, but you're not.
They going through people's accounts again on that bullshit.
Tino's got haters that stick around, bro. They're the determined ones, dude. They got like it's firing and burning underneath their ass, like to go out of their way to fucking torture this guy. I mistyped his name earlier to get to go look for something on YouTube, and then I see like pictures of me and him like trying to gay slander us, like there's crazy shit out there about this guy. Like, it doesn't go away. It's
the whole
every day,
page
bro.
dedicated to that. You ain't see that page,
stop, bro. These motherfuckers don't stop. They're just
hundreds of meme accounts
dedicated
right.
to him.
Just
dedicated to him, like
start
hundreds of them too.
huddling together and teaming up, bro. They're like a little fucking virus.
They'll let you have a little secret. Tino makes them.
Yeah,
Tino can take nobody, make him somebody,
crazy
thing. And then tear him down at the same time.
Tino, like he secretly control them too, though. Like they don't even know it. Like he friends with them on other accounts where he be talking shit about himself. Like, yeah, man, that guy sucks, man. That fucking tired of this crack shit. So people instantly, yeah, he cool. Him like Tino. That's Tino, you stupid motherfucker.
I think he's a computer whiz. He's just trying to fool us.
Right.
He's actually friends with Zuckerberg.
Even his assassins that turned on him. I'm telling you, he had like hitman. Went bad. Like, hitman. Like, Tino had the hitman out here.
All right. Let me break this. Get this paper open.
But even now, though, when he go live, it's still like a crazy assortment. Crazy motherfuckers. Like, they just don't stop. Like,
yeah, they flock to his ass. It's crazy.
Right? I was in there last night. I think he had like 40 motherfuckers in there. We bullshit. I'm fucking with him about archive. I said, archive said he gonna put you in the trunk.
Look, no, you did.
Yes, I did. I seen him post. My
homie just made me this on his 3D printer. On the file, it's for like a 6. Like you put like germ your seeds in it, basically. Watch.
Oh, okay.
People been using this lately.
Oh, use carbon fiber. Let's go.
No, it's like he did a carbon fiber print style.
What is that? The little seed germinating thing?
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, that shit work. I seen somebody put mad seeds. All them shits had big white roots in like 2 days.
Yeah, and I seen someone selling one like an 8-bay one. This is a 6. Yeah. It has 6 different slots, but I found it on the website for free, and my friend like does prints all the time, so I just sent it to him. Like, oh, can you make me 2 of these so I could try it out? And he's
don't got like no electrical components to it that warm it or
not this one, no. Yeah, that's the one that people are buying right there. Can. They're calling it the can.
I thought it had an electrical component.
They do have that one.
Letting me
It's
up.
like it's more of like I think it's like little circle spots, right? Like circle size electronic.
Yeah, each hole is a circle on it.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It's not like that, but this is just like more low tech.
I germinate them bitches in the pot.
Yeah, I like to do that too.
I actually germinate them
Made
in
like
your
a
pots.
holographic one
Yeah,
too.
look. I actually germinate them in your pots, motherfucker.
Like that one's sick. Look, he like a see-through or some shit.
Hey, where are we at here?
He's making some crazy shit.
Tell them we don't need a see-through because it's gonna get that.
I like this
algae.
one. This one came out dope.
Yeah, that green, nice.
Green carbon fiber.
Yeah, I like that. I do like that.
You think green for the win. And house, how do y'all germinate y'all seeds in the facility?
I'm gonna step away.
Uh,
I've never been a paper towel guy.
Me either. I lost too many seeds like that, fucking around.
Bottle of water, shot of peroxide.
Hey.
Oh, you know what I just
you let it sit in it?
on that 3D print
For
site?
24 to 48.
Yeah, that's that yard shit. I
seen
can't. I like to put my shit. I got the shit from Mr. Canuck. I'm gonna put that bitch right under the dome in the dirt and leave it. And I got like a 97% germination rate.
What's that?
He's saying that can comes with a digital heat mat. That's it.
That's what's up.
That's it.
Yeah, you could just put a heat mat.
Shit, I got one of them. Shit.
Yeah. Let me know. You can test one of these. I'll give you the sparkly one, Litt.
I know you got to send me the what's the names anyways. You pushing
what's on you?
The magnets, man. The magnets.
You said you're gonna send me another set of pictures.
Oh, all right. I got you.
Yeah, I'm about to make magnets. I got an order right now, so.
I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send y'all all the flyer. I'm gonna tag y'all in that shit from the interview.
At the 2-hour mark, almost.
I was talking about the HomeGrower Network show on Thursday.
Oh yeah. I speaking of grow bags, I'll do a giveaway for some grow bags right now. So
okay. Do they get the pick?
Sure.
I'm entering. I don't give a.
So Spooky, I'm live, right? I'm showing the bags, and I'm thinking I used the ones the size of the cup. They kept saying, "Nah, it's littler ones than that." Man, I looked through the box. I looked through the box. I got mad at the motherfuckers in the bottom of the box. Like, hey, the little motherfuckers right here.
Because I was saying it in the comments, I'm like, there's .12, the .12s, man, the .12s. I know they're in there.
Yeah.
I got cup size ones. I could have germinated 50 seeds. I knew I had the little ones.
Yeah, I've been putting like reg seeds in the smaller ones, and then like fem seeds or like clones from cuts or clones or cuts. I'll put them in the 0.25 if I know.
But I said them little ones I was gonna put the clones in because them shits just look perfect for that. Like,
oh yeah, or if you're gonna spend the money for it, for sure. I'm just fucking around with this 3D print model. It's just something cool to have, you know.
Now you got me wanting to print one up.
I'll send you the file. I just had the file. He didn't do any alterations, so it's whatever was on there.
Send it.
Yeah, I got you.
I'll fuck with it.
Hey, Twisted, do you I'm gonna talk to you about some other shit. You got the printer over there. I got this shit in my head for like 4 years, and it's the simplest shit, and it's doable. I just need somebody to print that shit out.
Right there.
Okay. Let's go. I'm
got
gonna
both
talk
cutters
about
in
it
the
tomorrow. Just don't let me forget, you know. Hey, in-house.
What up?
In the facility, how do y'all germinate y'all seeds?
You get a couple ways. You can stick them in a cup of water, or right now I put a bunch in Root Riot.
Yeah. All right.
That's what
Yeah.
I do after the bottle. I do a bottle of water, shot of peroxide, 24 to 48 hours till they get a tail, and then I jam it in the root ride in the dark, in a dome, in the domes.
Yeah.
Get some
Yeah,
nice.
like every once in a while, if they've been sitting out for a bit, I'll just throw some in some water to make sure they still germ, because you don't really want them. You'll get complacent. You'll leave shit out.
Yep.
So
I take the shits, I put them in the dirt, put them in a dome, and put the towel over them and put them under the light cycle.
but what stone do you stick next to it though?
Oh, man.
Just let that motherfucker go. It'll be all right. Shit.
Hey, look, let it run. Yeah, no.
Right.
My partner's all about the stones, and so
So,
like, all right. I like
I'm
it.
gonna give me some copper poles. I know that. I don't know about no stones.
The electricity into the garden, that's a little extreme, but if it works, it works.
Oh, the guys with the tasers.
Yeah, that goddamn.
You guys need to
that
be dropping
field.
this right here. Hashtag home growers. You guys get added to the giveaway.
We'll do spooky bags first.
Yeah, I got some bags. Got some bags.
Where the comments at? 54 people in here. Check your door. We're here.
Who is it?
Hello.
Last time I heard that, I really thought Bones.
I've had people comment. I've had people comment before. Oh man, I went and checked my door twice.
I was like, damn, I didn't know people still had doorbells. I thought they all had Ring cameras.
Right.
I got the blink.
Jazz, Perry Wood. Shout out J Dub. Shout out Power Dangers. Shout out Ricky. Device not connected. Shout out Ken Johnston. Shout out Terp Tacos.
Making
You guys
sure
want to follow everybody's individual YouTubes? It's in the description box. Just drop that down. It shows everybody's YouTube tags. You guys can search it up and follow everybody in here. Toast. Dan, what's up, Bomb Mom? What up, Zach? Julio? Uncle Puff in the house. Let's go. You guys want to enter just hashtag homegrowers, just like these guys are here. Boom, boom, boom. Karen Williams, I think, just won a giveaway recently. Harry Wood.
I believe she got candies from in-house.
Oh, nice.
I believe last time.
Yeah, I think she just added me on IG.
KJ for short.
KJ.
So I don't remember what her IG is. KJ Bones.
Her IG. Let's see. She's adding me, so.
We got 53 on here. We got 57 watching. If you're out there lurking, make sure you got this hashtag going
This
on.
is called a hater check. If you're not hashtagging, why you lurking in here, dude?
Yeah.
Just get out of here.
Or fuck it, throw the hashtag in. Win son.
No, I think keep the numbers up.
Give us your address.
We can't even pay for support like this.
Spooky is the gatekeeper.
I'm like the opposite of a gatekeeper. What are you talking about?
Oh, shit, man.
That's an insult to me, bro. As a person that tries not to be a gatekeeper, that tries not gatekeeping, that's
Some
crazy.
bullshit,
You know
how you gonna put me out, Spooky?
What did I do?
Well, I tell you.
Put you out of where? Did you do the hashtag homegrowers?
Yeah, I already did that, but I'm talking about when you kick me out of StreamYard. That's too much power. And no man should have that much power.
I was testing out theory, but I accidentally
Hey, I'm looking like, how the fuck did StreamYard reset? This shit, man, good morning. This shit telling me good morning and settings. And I never even seen this screen. What the fuck is this shit? I said, I'm about to change my IP.
Fuck this, I'm out.
Tino got me in trouble over here. Well, I tell you. Yeah, yo, I woke up. I went to Tino shit. I said, man, they took all 3 of my accounts last night. What did you do, Tino? He started dying laughing. I was like, you did something while I was asleep, man. I ain't even fight. Like, fuck them shits. I just moved past it. Like, I'm not with a pill. Fuck y'all in this app. I'm gone. And then I just went and turned on 3 other pages that been sitting. Fuck it. I learned how to work around them. You keep the core motherfuckers on blank pages, deactivate them, leave them sitting. And if you fuck with Tino, you're going to lose that page. So be ready. I don't know what he was doing that night. That motherfucker started dying laughing when I said that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think I'm canceled by association. I'm just kidding.
There you go.
Nah, the crazy shit is they got the 3. Listen, now you know how they do the shit where you could put all your shit on one thing on there, where you can see all your accounts.
Yep.
All right, so they took the main 3 accounts on there and left the blank ones.
They were linked. They were linked.
Yeah.
I think they gotta. I think what happens is they're trying to clear out as much of the cannabis pages as possible.
They're trying to clear out the people with big followings so they can censor our messages, man.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
they do.
Actually, when the count went down, the rec count, I mean, it sucked, but I was like, actually, it's not too bad because now, you know, you're not getting as many messages and all that shit, and then
right
the
shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just sort of control certain motherfuckers that ain't around. You can keep them from around, shit like that.
Yeah, like you said, less shit to filter through, and then the real followers, the real people that give a shit, they're gonna follow you again. So they'll find you one way or another.
Well, to be honest with you, it was like you're shadow banned, and you're not like there's like, but it was crazy though because they had like 50,000 followers, but some of the analytics on it sometimes it would hit 100,000 interactions and shit. It was like it's like that was pretty wild. And then it wouldn't share anything. You could it had to be shared in between individuals and it
didn't share anything directly.
Yeah,
you know my motto, Filthy, man. I'm the Phoenix. Burn this bitch down. We're gonna start over.
He's the Phoenix. They call me the Phoenix.
Sometimes, man, now death, there's no life, man. Sometimes you got to kill some shit just to start over.
Right, follow Litt on all 18 of his accounts.
Right.
Don't miss a moment.
Right, because we're gonna have
follow one. If he cares, he'll follow you on the rest.
Man, right now I follow them all because I might have that, not have that one no more.
Right,
yeah, see, Litt stopped following me years ago, so
bullshit. Their house had me blocked for like 8 months. Then I won so many giveaways. Spooky put me on this list where he said Litt can't win no more.
Him and Trudeau are on the no more wins list.
Yeah,
I can't win. I paid for the wins. Yo, it got so bad on Spooky shit, people wouldn't play no more. They said, nah, Litt on the board. I ain't gonna do it.
Litt keeps winning all Puff Coast.
That's why I gave up trying to win on Boneyards and just went direct. Like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna spend more.
Man, I did that
win
shit
on a waffle. Litt, just throw me that pack.
Twisted. I did that shit in Spooky shit for like 3 days straight for 3
I remember them.
It's like once you lock some shit in your brain, it's yours. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
willpower.
Manifestation is real.
Somehow I would always win after I left.
Right. That part.
I know.
People sending you messages. Hey, come back in here, man. I'm asleep. I used to do that shit right with fucking Green Thumb used to go live all the time late night, the whole night, right? I done fell asleep in his shit and just hear him saying, Litt, you won. You won. I wake up on my sleep when I win. Man, shit. I heard him yell Litt. I won that.
What we playing for?
Right.
What we playing for?
I don't even know what board I'm on.
Like I get that sometimes too, where we would, because we always be up late nights, so it's like I gotta go work in the morning. I gotta sleep, or I'm like, I'm just listening to a little bit and fall asleep. You know, I'll fall asleep, then I'll wake up like, you missed it. I'm like, yo.
Man.
Hey, actually, I was watching Twisted yesterday. Twisted had a Jeopardy board yesterday.
Yeah, my
I
wife
was in
does
there
it on
too.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I think we should put together a funny ass Jeopardy board.
Right. I knew that last answer Twisted. I should have got something for that.
He said I should have got something.
Look, he didn't even spell it right.
I didn't comment,
look,
but you should have
he didn't
known
even spell it right.
telepathically that I knew the answer.
I kept
You know
saying,
the
I'm like,
funny-
in-house knows all these answers. I don't even
Nah,
know.
you know the funny part though, Twisted. I wouldn't even knew the answer, but I looked it up when we was talking about that Pepper OG.
You just looking it up. Oh, I thought you were looking
No, this was a couple days before that. Me and him was talking about some shit.
Googling questions here. Yeah.
Nah, I needed to know what Turk that was we was talking about. Like, it's got to be Pacific shit.
You can actually make on that website that I use. I sent it in our chat. You can actually make your own Jeopardies on it. You can actually make them on there, create them, and then have it saved. So a lot of whoever else uses that site will use them too.
Yo, we'll have pop culture from the community, like dumbass.
Man, we're gonna have categories gonna be breeder cuts, breeders, S1s, regs.
I mean, name one person that Coma has beat up. No,
so much fun. Oh my god!
Hey, look, you could do an Instagram category. That's 100%.
Pop culture, I was like,
yeah. This person ate everything in their fridge. Who was it?
Ding ding, Jimmy.
Man. Damn, I ain't seen Jimmy in the long. Boy, y'all even knew Jimmy. He was over there with us.
No, Jimmy was starting to wild out. He's like,
then that motherfucker, hey, yo, he flew the coop on us, and we seen him over there with Tino. Like, yo, Jimmy was fucking with us for about a year. Motherfucker was eating bologna sandwiches and peanuts.
No, he's eating everything on bread you could think of. Everything.
Yeah,
everything. Bologna, a piece of cheese, peanut butter, broccoli
I
on
forgot
bread.
all about that motherfucker until you just said his name, man. God damn.
Oh man.
Litt's still mad that he went to Tino's live.
Right.
By the end of the live, he's at the end of the loaf, and you're like, damn.
Man.
He was a drifter. There's like a drifter. They go through all the lives on Instagram.
I looked in the man the other day.
Motherfuckers don't even be growers. That's the funny part. Like,
yeah, I know those are the driftiest ones.
Motherfuckers are
the
just
classic.
stoners.
The classic one with Dan was the reg pack that had a mail in.
Man,
triple crack. You know,
hey, Ma, it's a mail.
Ma, hey Ma.
I don't typically record.
Ma.
I don't typically record, but I just had an itch in my bone. I'm like, this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna record this.
Hey Ma, it's a mail.
Right. I'll be ready.
I don't know if you saw the just like an extended version. He's like, maybe we should keep it.
The best was the dramatic opening to the live where he was like, "Yep, you're not gonna believe it. Yep, or maybe you will believe it. You will believe it."
Man, the funny
I got a pack of seeds. And I got a herb. I got a herb.
Yeah.
And then,
Was it Tino?
And then he went outside. Then he went outside and was like,
Which one is it?
Yeah, Mom. And then he put the camera on it. It was like a full blown male.
Man.
And yeah, and then I realized like, and then somebody in the comments was like, I think those are just reg seeds, and he was like, they're seeds, all right. I don't think he really understood the difference between fems and regs though.
Man, the funniest shit, right? Poker, right? Poker used to sell the OG juice, right?
Oh yeah, Polka. I don't know.
He did this giveaway. He was giving away the juice. The little young grower, young kid won this shit. He is happy as a bitch. He is making a video, walking to the mailbox. He pulled the box out.
Oh no!
He opened that bitch. It was empty.
No, did it explode everywhere in there?
Nah, Poker over there blown. They'll sit the empty jar.
Oh shit! I guess that's weird. I was thinking because it's basically this guy named Pocahontas. He sold like
Nah, he said
like
it was
kelp,
blowing up sometimes.
like
Yeah,
kelp
seaweed.
juice. He sold like kelp juice to people, and
You said like
that shit
what?
smelled like shit. It
Yeah.
smelled horrible. So I
It's
thought,
seaweed extract.
yeah, it's a seaweed kelp extract, like
Yeah,
a
kelp
Norwegian
shit.
He was doing it in his garage or some shit, and he was selling to people.
He was going to harvest it out the Michigan River. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I seen exponential growth using it. That shit just stank too bad.
I think I have a jar somewhere.
He was sending it out concentrated. That shit was blowing up in people's mailboxes. Can't make this shit up. That motherfucker Poker hit the scene. He bought out every seed vendor. Everybody on this bitch. Everybody who got seeds, he bought every last fucking pack. Yeah.
I wonder why he did though.
That shit was blowing up in everybody's mailboxes and shit. It was like
he said my mailman still won't talk to me.
Nah, my shit was good. I ain't get it till he fixed the formula. Shit. Funny shit was with the little young kid. He was heartbroken. You can see it in his face. He thought it was a joke. He thought Poker did it on purpose.
So what did he do? Just like when he opened it, it was just empty.
Man, he was alive, and the box was empty. He wasn't this fucking container right now. It was in it. It was just he sent out a dub by mistake.
Yeah.
Said, fuck it, man.
Bomb, I guess.
He got him right. Yeah, he sent him a new one, but that shit was hilarious because the kid was so happy, like it's finally here.
Check this out, guys.
Yeah.
No, that.
Those
Those were the innocent COVID days, bro.
Man.
Well, shit, just got the soundboard going.
Terp said his
Let's do Spooky's Grow Bags.
Yeah, do it real quick. You guys didn't do it already. You guys are sleeping.
Man,
we got 55.
Shit, I'm about to win this, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold up, I don't see my name.
Let's go, Michael. Shout out to the UK. Shout out Maxwell. Shout out Stoner. Hit me up, bro. Take a screenshot and then hit me up on Instagram.
Congrats. You won 205-gallon bags.
Yo, 205 gallons? Yeah, what the fuck? That's like 4 boxes. Damn, I only fit 40 in one box, bro. That's
4 boxes easily.
Jesus.
You got grow bags for life.
Litt coming in through like Oprah.
You get a grow bag.
You get a grow bag.
No,
you get a bag. You get a bag.
Giveaways. He used to put me in charge of his giveaways. I'm like, I can do what? I can just give away all these raw peaches. I was like, we're giving away 10.
Oh my God.
Right. Hey, them bags work like a motherfucker, though. I like the water retention on them.
Yeah, I like them.
The
fabric pots.
You got everybody signed up?
Yeah, signed up. Yeah, they hit the hashtag already. Hit the hashtag right now if you don't think you're in the giveaway.
The only one that could probably redo it would be Chronic Stoner because once it picks you, it boots you. I haven't to do that.
All right. Well, yeah. We'll run one real quick, and then I'll do it for a jelly sickle clone.
Ooh, Joe.
I win.
Yeah.
Hashtag real quick. Homies.
Yeah, right. I win.
You got a hashtag again, Spooky? You ain't put me on the first time.
I didn't even agree with myself. What are you talking about? I give everybody. I'm there now. Is this cap sensitive?
No,
Oh,
it's
that's
good.
why I wasn't on, huh? Okay.
No, it's good. I picked you up. Damn, Spooky did it direct. What? You couldn't even hold on a second.
What
You
happened
couldn't even do it in the chat, man. Right here, I do it there. I get all the even Lit. Look, Lit, I got you in too.
Oh, let's go, man. You put me on there twice. Shit, that's what I'm talking about. Look, how many cuts of dual OG you needed? I'm gonna send you this one too. See, me and Twisty got it worked out. Spooky, take Spooky wrench. We tired of this shit.
Yeah, I'm sure. I want the dual OG too. I'm just
Hey, Lit, how did those cuts show up?
Oh, you seen them, man? That how they look, Twisted.
They look good. They look
I'm
good.
just booming. I transplanted them and shit. They off to the races.
I was like, damn, he sent you like 30 cuts. What the?
I was.
He
I
sent
was,
you all of them.
Hey, he owed me a vacuum cleaner.
I sent you a few.
Yeah, you sent me like 15. Shit.
Yeah.
I opened it up, I pull them out, and I realized it. Damn, this wood shavings. That shit all in the carpet.
Oh, that's why you said I owe you a vacuum.
Like, that shit all in the carpet. I gotta lock the dog
Hey, that
up when she
shit-
died.
Dude, that shit works, man. That thing
Right.
was in the
Man, they
middle.
was
Actually,
listen, it dried them out. They was dried out perfect. The roots were still moist. Them shits, I transplanted them that day. Shit, I ain't dome them or nothing. I put them by the humidifier and shit. They bounced back instantly. Took about 7 days, but they good. They new growth.
missing
All
one.
the old shit gone.
We got 60 viewers and 59 entries. We're missing
yeah,
one.
since they took
the like button.
since they took Marv's knife, I won't be able to have wood shavings for a little while.
Man,
Whittling?
you had them over there whittling shit, huh?
Yeah, like a
I
fucking
was trying to
beaver,
figure out
bro.
what the hell this design was on this lid.
Yeah,
Marv
you
did
know how,
that.
hang on, you know how in-house got them laser engraved
Yeah, the
wood
custom
plaque?
boxes. You
Nah,
know,
that's Marvin there slaving out.
Yeah, 100%.
Man,
Marv fits right in that little machine.
and that motherfucker needs to be somewhere drawn. Man,
Yeah, Zachary, we're doing a jelly sickle.
Joey's to go right now. There we go.
You got Zachary. You got to hashtag homegrowers in order to be entered.
whoa, enter. Me and Twisted already rigged this. Look at y'all. Y'all getting shit we ain't got. If this ain't love, boy, I don't know what it is, man.
All right, here we go.
if you're out of the States, you get seeds.
True.
Yeah, out of the States, you get seeds.
And 200 grow bags.
In 200 grow bags.
Yeah.
Esteban. No, Esteban, you better be here.
Damn, that's the blind.
Esteban likes to say my name in the
One cut
comments all
could
the
save
time.
your life, dude.
Is he here?
Nope, I don't
Where
see
you
him.
at, Esteban? I don't see him. He said send it to me. There he is. He said, I'm here.
All right.
Okay.
Congratulations.
And well,
man.
where's he at though?
Are you grown right now?
He's in New
Esteban?
York.
Okay.
Oh,
Do
you
you want
brought
the
it to
clone or do you
building?
want candy?
Clone or candy, Esteban?
Clone or candy?
Beans or eats.
Right here, man. Yeah, beans or eats, exactly. That's what I say. Beans or eats, and in his case, it's a cut or eats.
Cut or eats.
Oh, nice, Roots. Hey, you guys, any of you guys in the chat, if you guys want to, I'll give you a list. If you guys want to trade, if you guys want to trade some cuts, I'm down. Okay, run it again.
Candy, wow.
All right, we got another chance. Add me on this.
The candies are not to be slept on, though. These are going to be some fire candies.
They are not.
Man, I ate like
There you
15 of them bitches. That was good.
Oh, Tommy almost got that shit.
Kim Marston. Puttery.
Congratulations.
She's here for sure. I call it.
Hit up Spooky for your 750 grow bag.
That was the 750.
Yo, make sure you call Litt. He's gonna give you a special.
Hey, look, run the
video
cut again,
call.
Twister. Hurry up. Run the
Does Kim want candy
Yeah.
or does she want a clone?
cut.
All this time, man.
Nah, that
Candy or
can't be
clone?
good, though.
All this time, I always see Litt at giveaways, but he's never given anything away.
That's a lie. You better go
That's a
rewind
lie.
each one of these shows. You
It's
bullshit.
not a giveaway, so you give shit away, bro.
I done gave away a lot.
I think the time you weren't
Litt
here,
the
you
only
gave away
one.
the
Hey,
pack.
Litt the only
He gave
one who
us-
ain't a breeder that been giving away shit.
He gave us his time.
Right.
He graced us with his presence.
Hey, every time
Oh,
House and
yeah.
Tino leave, me, Yar, and Twisted giving away the church money. Every show.
Did you guys, yeah, Litt's the one that tells you, hey, lock the doors, lock the doors,
Pass the plate one more time, motherfucker.
lock the doors. Might not be here.
Kim, you got 15 seconds. Now you got 10. 10
I said
seconds. Kim,
7.
where you at?
I said 750 grow bags. Spooky booted her.
She's there. You want candy or clone, Kim?
Garbo, hit Spooky up.
Yeah, you don't
There
need
she is. She is here.
you don't need the cut. Don't take it. Just ask for the candy.
Candy or clone?
I identify as Kim. Says Ann.
Oh shit, we don't do that no more. Trump in office. That shit's over.
Male or female?
Right.
Did you just assume Litt's gender?
I would never do that.
How dare you?
Bullshit.
Litt identifies as Unk.
Man.
You
Clone.
see, Kim, she's got to be lagged behind. Kim, you're going to have to hit that live button.
Yo, the other day I noticed that I was in here and then I was
Okay, yes,
looking at
fine.
it. This shit was lagging for about 15, 20 seconds.
Yeah, you got to hit the
Probably
live
some
button every
sort of
now and
lag.
again. If YouTube buffers the live while you're watching it, you won't even realize, but you're falling behind.
She's like 2 minutes back.
She's like, clone, please.
Clone. What's the clone again? I want to know
All right.
it again so I could be jealous.
Jellysicle.
Oh,
Jelly Sickle.
gosh.
Damn.
Got you, Kim.
Jellysicle.
I got her in.
Yeah,
Shit,
I got
Al, we could trade. Let me get a jelly sickle for dual OG.
That's wild. He's gonna take you back to your own cut.
Yeah, I wanted to see
How
Twister
about this?
spit the pop out. I wanted to see-
Run the Jellysicle here, and then when it's ready, I'll make sure me and Litt do a trade.
Right, we good because I'm already gonna send him the duel because he said, you know.
what I should have sent you was the True OG too. Is what I should also sent you.
What? You hear this?
Hey, let's go, man.
We got you, Kim.
I already put 2 duels and 2.
And I'm gonna do a
others
beans
in
or eats for
mother
everyone.
room. So,
Now, tonight you better watch out.
Beans or eats from me.
goddamn right.
All
there.
right.
Cindy Paul.
Indy, let's go.
Cindy, congratulations. Beans or eats. And
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Me
me
too.
too. Gotta get some chicken.
Esteban said you'll send me his info.
Yep.
And then I think you might know Kim.
I got
Okay.
both.
Yeah, if you send me that, that'll all go out on Monday. So, all right. I'll see you guys later.
All right, everybody, we're all off.
all right,
I'm gonna head off too.
peace. Spooky, peace. Yeah, we might as well end this motherfucker then.
Yeah, that
That's
was a
what I
good
was
night.
just saying.
think
Yeah,
I'm great.
later, everyone.
Because
I got
I'm
you.
up